What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Niecy Ray, and y'all know I just love reading y'all letters from Love 'em or Leave 'em. So if that's something y'all want us to read live, go ahead and write in to jtgentertainment.com so we can get the tea on what's going on in your life.
You are now listening to the Dignified Delinquents. It's your boy, Jerry the Great, and I'm going to keep you entertained from start to finish.
It's your girl, Niecy Ray, and you know I'm going to keep it real.
It's your boy Breeze, and I got a story to tell.
Yep, it's your boy Jerry the Great, and you are tuned in to a brand new episode of the Dignified Delinquents podcast, man. I ain't gonna do too much mincing of words. You know why? Because my people are in this motherfucker. First and foremost, that dude Breeze is here.
Yo, please say that before you say the dude.
Please say that before you say the dude. He ain't talking to you. He ain't trying to be rude, but he is that dude. Ooh. And that just comes with the 1-2. 1-2. Hit him with the 1-2. 1-2. Niecy in the building, and she got 1-2.
Ooh. 1-2. I got 1-2. 1-2. I got 1-2.
Welcome back to the show, guys.
That's the Erykah Badu vibe.
Yeah,
I just come on that real. Erykah don't say too much, but when she goes, she goes.
1-2. I got 1-2. Erykah Badu selling sense of her pussy. I don't know if y'all knew that or not.
Yeah. Erykah Badu is dangerous.
We 1 minute and 34 seconds into the show.
So. She's dangerous.
You think she wrap her legs around you?
She got that woo.
You think she wrap her legs around you?
She got that woo.
And don't let your eye.
She one of the ones you can't look in the eyes.
Coming mother. Well, you gotta call yourself that.
I don't know if you ever seen the Jungle Book, the real live version, when the snake get a hold of that boy and look in the eyes of the boy. That's how she is.
That's Erykah Badu. Welcome back to the show, y'all.
Erykah Badu,
She has an incense that smells like her vagina, allegedly.
Do people buy it? Does it smell good?
Yeah, people buying it.
They sold out.
Buying it.
They were selling out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want my living room to smell like Badu.
I feel like that's voodoo.
You think so?
It gotta be.
That's like what the Jamaicans say. If a woman don't eat spaghetti from a woman on her period,
that ain't just Jamaican. That's anybody.
That's anybody.
Yeah, I don't eat. You can't make me spaghetti.
While you on your period?
You can't make me spaghetti anyway. I ain't eat nobody's spaghetti.
No,
I don't eat nobody's spaghetti.
Really?
If it ain't my mama's bread, I don't eat nobody red spaghetti.
Wow, decent. What about you? You ain't never had no spaghetti. Your mama made spaghetti dinners and was selling them.
I eat my mama's.
You try to sell it to me.
You eat it.
Unfortunately, we cooked that night because I was gonna buy 2 plates.
My mama made delicious spaghetti.
I believe it, but I can't eat her spaghetti after you just said that shit.
I just don't trust people.
Yeah.
Not even I don't trust people. I'm a picky eater. There's some people I won't eat after. I
won't eat from.
I will eat from you.
Thank you.
No, pause. I don't know if that's
no. That wasn't a possible.
Okay, but I would eat. I would eat from you, and you have dogs. There's a lot of people that be having animals and stuff. I'm like, bro, they got dogs. I'm not eating over there, bro.
Mm-hmm. If you got a black dog though, he know better. So as like this kitchen,
right?
You be coming to work and you be having all dog hand stuff on you and stuff.
Yeah. You want to bring something to the pot.
They be like, Mrs. Smith, did you try mine? I did. It was great. I ain't tasting not a thing. I ain't tasting nothing.
That shit. I'm gonna take this to my office and enjoy this.
Oh, I got dinner for the night. I make 2 plates. I make one for me and one for my wife. I be throwing that bitch in the trash.
Right, in the trash.
I be calling the janitor. Hey, I need you to bring that garbage can around real quick.
You know, so the last time I ate like at a company, it wasn't even a potluck. You know, like Christmas time come around, the holidays, and people start making like little cookies and goodies. So I was working at UNF, and this white lady, she made these things called Buckeyes. And I guess it's like a cookie with like a Reese's in the middle of it. So they call it a Buckeye.
Okay. Yeah.
And she baked them. She was always a clean lady. Like she wasn't even, I think she was like Hispanic. She wasn't even necessarily fully white. But very clean lady. She would bring stuff into the office all the time, and I would never try it. But my friends would. They're like, Jared, dog, you got to try someone. I ain't going to say her name, but you got to try so-and-so's. Whenever she bakes, she's the best baker. So she gave me like a personal thing of Buckeyes like she did for everybody else in the office. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try one. I
don't throw these away.
I'm going to try it. So I ate. I was like, these are fucking delicious. I even brought one home to Veronica out of the 8. Even brought one home. And then I kid you not, the next week I was sick as a dog, like just down. Like this is before COVID. I had COVID before COVID was a thing. The sickest I've ever been in my life. I was terrible. So I talked to one of my other coworkers named Frederica. Shout out to Frederica Martin, and she was like, I was sick as fuck too. This and the third, and then the lady, she was like, well, I was just getting over something when I was making those, but I felt fine. I had just gotten over it. I was like, bitch, you the one. You put that
She done
sickness
infected
in the
whole office.
Right. So since that moment, I don't eat. If I eat company shit, it's store bought, and I'm the first one to open it. Mm-hmm. If I don't open it, I'm not eating it.
Mm-hmm.
I just take it.
You just take it, the whole thing.
Yep. If it's store bought, ain't nobody around.
Anyway, what is that 24 pack though?
He's a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I'm gonna put that bit on under some papers. Can you get it over me real quick? I got all these papers and I'm printing it off.
My schedule simply won't allow it.
Right.
Nisa, you seem like you the type that you can bake. Can you bake?
I can bake.
What's your favorite thing to bake?
My favorite.
What do you bake well? Let me ask you that. Because your favorite might not be your best. I love baking sweet potato pies, but they burn on the edges.
Everything I bake comes out well.
Excuse
Recently,
me?
I've been baking sugar cookies from scratch, and they so good.
Sugar cookie? And you ain't bring us none?
They don't make it.
Oh, you run through them things like a track meet, huh?
They don't make it.
You, how many do you bake? Like, how many do you?
I try not to do too many because it is just me. So like I'll do like 9 at max, and then I like save the rest of my dough that I make because I always make more than I need
For sure.
and I go back and forth.
Is that a black people thing, or maybe it's like I come from a big family. I'm the youngest of 7, and my mama always cooked big portions.
I don't know how to
cook smaller portions. So like Veronica was out of town this week, and dinner was up to me, and I only had to cook one meal because on Monday night I cooked salmon. It was all a pasta, but salmon, spinach, and what's my mushrooms. I love fucking mushrooms. I cooked the pasta, and I got done. And I was like, shit, that's a lot of fucking pasta. So I had pasta for dinner that night, lunch the next morning, dinner the next night, lunch the next day. I had to come in. I said, come get this shit.
I had to put some Alfredo sauce in the freezer. I had to bag it up and freeze it because I had
too much of it
left over.
Breeze, when you cook, do you know how to cook in portions, or do you cook?
I don't.
No.
Okay, so don't nobody know how to
So nobody know how to cook in portions.
My wife is like, damn, who you cooking for?
Your other family?
Right. But my wife do. Like, she is Miss Save Money. Like, you using all this for this macaroni and cheese, and it just be you and R. You got this big old thing of macaroni and cheese. Ain't nobody gonna eat it. We gonna throw it away. I'm like, well, I give it away.
My mama know how to do it too. She does well with just cooking for the house. But me, I be having food. Like today, I made that chicken Caesar salad pasta from TikTok, and I got so much food. Like the container is about this big, and it's full, and it's just me.
Just you. Yeah, I had so much damn pasta left over. I was like, okay, this is shit. Something got to give.
I be happy at first. At first, I be like, oh, I got food. I got leftovers.
I can eat tomorrow. Take it on lunch. Yeah.
And then I start thinking about it. I'm like, what am I doing with all this?
Right. What the hell am I gonna do with all this shit? I want to put my sound. What the hell we gonna do now? How was y'all weekend, man? What were y'all up to?
I went to the book fair at the library with Ari. Sold some of her books.
Okay. Shout out to Ari.
Had a release of her new book, Stranger Danger.
It's out?
Yeah, it's out.
Okay.
It's out. And we sold some of her cups.
Nice.
Went to the Jazz game. Tailgated.
Saw them lose.
Yeah. Tailgated. Had a good time. Sold some more lemonade.
How was her portion size at this game? Was it about the same?
We were just trying to get rid of this lemonade because everybody was leaving so fast that everybody was leaving like second quarter, beginning of third quarter. People was getting out of there, so we was just, if they come, we filling it up because we didn't want to take it back to the house.
Right.
So we filling it up, trying to get it out because we didn't know how much we was gonna have left.
Right.
But
because they was blowing the fuck out by this.
Man, listen.
Yeah. So that was that weekend. It was all about art. But this weekend, I think I want to do date night.
Okay.
But I don't know no good restaurants in Jacksonville. I know we talking about what we did, but I need to find like a good restaurant.
What you in the mood for? What you trying to do?
Right.
Bro, I just want some good food, bro. Like whether it's Italian, Mexican.
You been to Ruth Chris?
Yes.
You been to?
I want
Chop
to be.
House?
I want to be like somewhere like I ain't never
Calvert.
been. Like
You been to Calvert?
We went to We went like to the Tiki Bar in Jacksonville, like the secret Tiki.
Yeah.
That was dope. I want like an experience. I don't just want.
You don't want just food. You
I want like a good experience.
What's the place?
It's a place. It's like a. It's not necessarily. It's where the old bento used to be on South Side. But Cammy Cakes is at. It's in that same plaza.
Across from the movie theater.
Across from the movie theater. You'll see. It's on the corner. Where that bento used to be. Me and my wife, we didn't necessarily enjoy it because we didn't know what kind of experience we were going to get. But if you want an experience, you can. That's an experience for sure.
What kind of food they sell?
Japanese. So like
You got to sit on the floor and stuff.
No. You got to sit on the floor. Very nice vibe. Very nice. You got to sit
You do gotta ask sometimes.
Yeah, you got to sit Chris
Some
Cross.
places.
I can't cross. I don't
Follow
know.
this page.
What's that page?
Stuff to do in Jacksonville.
Is that the name of the page for real?
That's the name of the page.
Send that to my wife. Stuff to do in
You been to the
Jacksonville.
new Cinemark Theater on Atlantic?
No, I ain't been
That
yet.
you don't want to go nowhere else.
Oh, see, that's gonna be a problem.
Me and Bree went to see the race car movie, and we got the seats that move with the race car.
Oh wow,
That joint was amazing.
where that's at?
On Atlantic,
It's a movie theater though.
it's a movie theater, and you can get the seats. They like $30 a seat though.
That ain't bad.
But you get the move with this.
I don't like that. That's 4D.
Man, that shit was so
It was
fire.
4D.
That's what you call it.
Well, if the seats moving,
Yeah, so every time, like when they crank the car, the seats
know how I feel
vibrating,
about that.
and they race. Man,
Yeah,
amazing.
that's. I don't know if I
I
want
can't wait till the next Fast and Furious come out.
not you can't wait.
Your ass
You
jumping for
wanna
the
fly
family.
off the
Well, I'm
cliff
finna
too?
go get one of like the fake wheels on Amazon. Look at this fool in seat 38.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
What?
that's a lot.
What's a lot?
I don't want
The
to be
movie?
moving.
You'll like it. Try. You got to try new things because it might be good.
What? Like what?
To see.
I don't know about that, Breeze.
Well,
I'll
try
try
it,
it once.
bro.
I'll try it one
That's all
time.
you need
Yeah,
to
I
try.
go once. I go once.
Yeah, I'll try it one time, but after
shit
that,
fun, bro.
after that one, Niecy, what you do? I saw that you went back home
I went to my daddy's.
to your daddy's house.
I was out in the yard this weekend.
Okay, you was out in the country.
I was in the country.
Yee.
Yeah,
Yee.
yeah.
What you do?
Yeehaw.
My great grandmother turned 99.
Shout out to your great grandma.
She listen.
Matriarch.
She listen to us.
No, she ain't listening to us.
She turned 99. They look a day over 70.
She ain't listening to us.
Wow.
But yeah, she turned 99 this weekend, so we all went down there and celebrated her. We pulled it together in 4 days.
Did she enjoy herself?
She did enjoy herself.
sometimes we throw them parties for old people.
They just sitting there like,
No,
It's
she
never for
did.
them. Everybody be drunk by 1 o'clock.
So
take a picture, Nana. Take a picture.
So we we had her out there. We took pictures and stuff. We took videos and stuff. But my great grandma don't like when we drink. No, she don't like when we drink. So we don't pull the liquor out. Like we have
got
it,
you.
but it don't be like I just have some of this. Like
Yeah.
it be in the car.
You got to go to the car.
My
Yeah, you gotta
grandma
go
be
to the
there.
car, pull up at the car, and then
Yeah.
come back because she be scared for us getting back on because
Okay.
the majority of us they here in Jacksonville. Don't nobody stay in Madison no more.
How far is that drive?
Like
I'm
an
just
hour,
glad y'all made
hour
sure
and
she
a
had a
half.
good time because some people selfish.
Oh yeah, no, we made sure she had her time. We
grandma
made
did not
sure
like
she
that
got her food. She had about 3 cakes round up.
Oh, nice. Okay. Because I know you talking about Breeze. The grandma old person just be at the table just leaning in the goddamn chair.
Right.
They pass they damn.
You know, they be recording Instagram. They record everybody but grandma. She just sitting there.
She just sitting there. It's past her nap time.
Oh, man.
She don't know where the fuck she at.
Listen,
Let her woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning to get makeup and shit. She don't even,
They got all these damn beads on.
right.
with a happy birthday hat.
Listen, got the tiara on, the birthday
This boy,
sash.
she like, take me, Lord.
Don't get me right. If you can't got me right now, I would be mad at you.
My grandma be like, man, y'all ain't throw this for me. My grandma be getting at me, man, y'all here for yourselves. Ain't now one of y'all say happy birthday and get a happy birthday song. Y'all at my house throwing a party here.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And who gonna clean the fuck up?
Nah. We made sure she had her a good time, and I mean, for her to be 99, she knew everybody. You walked up
That's
to,
what's
she
up.
was
Nice.
able to tell you who you was and who your pappy was.
Dope.
Yeah.
So
The root of the tree.
The root
Yep.
of the tree.
Yep.
Happy birthday. Happy 99th birthday.
99.
Big 99, not the little one.
Not the
The big one. Look, could you imagine what you'll be doing at 99?
Ski.
At what age do you think they're gonna take your license from you? Like, what age do you think they're gonna pull that shit? Like, all right, come on.
I'm gonna willingly give them mine.
And you gonna hand it up?
At a certain age, I'm gonna be like, okay, now it's enough of y'all around here to get me to where I'm supposed to go.
Bro, people don't treat grandmas like they used to.
My other great grandma on my mom's side, she did that. She relinquished her rights.
Her license?
Like she just got rid of them.
It should be an age limit though, man.
It do, because they be out there.
Bro,
I be scared.
The way I be talking to some old people, I don't be knowing they old. I be ready to give them that mean mug, and I look at it.
Do you look and you like, oh shit?
Somebody in a knitted sweater. I'm like, damn.
And
my
then you
bad,
be like,
Pawpaw.
dang, where your grandkids and where people at that's supposed to be helping you?
Yeah, I remember they took my granddaddy's on. My granddaddy had there wasn't early onset dementia, but he had dementia. And he was probably like late 70s, early 80s.
Mm-hmm.
But he had went and got in his car. We didn't know that he had dementia. But he got in his car and got pulled over, and they was like, "Sir, where are you going?" He's like, "I'm going to do construction work. I'm going to do," because he was a mason,
Mm-hmm.
and they was like, "Okay, you got to take his license," and that was the hardest shit because you don't want to give up your that's like losing a privilege,
Right.
As a person, like just I couldn't do house arrest. Goddamn, let me go do 60 in the count. Nah, never mind. I talked to I
Careful what you wish for.
Right. Yeah, go ahead and knock on some wood.
I said that shit comfortable. I said comfortably at home.
At home.
At the house.
In the air
My
conditioning
grandma,
with
she
your
still be
Wi-Fi.
driving, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
She just bought her a damn Maserati.
Oh wow. How old your grandma is, Breeze?
70 something.
Yeah, my
Grandma big young.
My grandma just turned.
Grandma's still out here ripping and running.
She got a Maserati. I was driving that bit the other day.
A Maserati?
My grandma keeps saying she want a new car. I don't
Yeah,
know what
she
she
bought a
wants.
Maserati.
She's still driving that
White on white.
BMW.
Why don't my wife's
White on white.
Peanut butter seats.
peanut butter? That's an old
That
color
bitch so
car.
clean. She talking about something. You know how to turn it on? I'm like, nah, grandma. You gotta. Oh, she showing me shit.
They got my wife's grandma, so I guess my grandmother-in-law, a car, like a fairly new car. And I think that shit only got like 6 miles on it. She drive it to the mailbox and drive it back to the...
That my
I had
grandma
it for 3 months.
BMW
That
like
bitch
that.
got
That
6
shit, that
miles
thing
on
don't
it.
go nowhere.
That
That
shit
car
crazy.
don't move. She be home.
And then you got an old granddaddy. He got a new car. He just be sitting in that motherfucker. Yeah, grandson. I just,
It's right here.
show you what everything can do. You know, we got a sunroof in
Ready?
here.
Can I drive it?
Nah, you can't drive this one, nephew. Uncle Earl had to take a coat hanger, run it through your wheel wire. Now, all I can suggest is that you don't make any sharp turns. If you make a sharp turn, you can hang it up.
What movie that's off of?
Johnson,
Yeah,
Vacation.
hang it up.
Bro, Bow Wow's horrible at acting.
That was my weekend was good, y'all. my weekend
better than
was
Romeo, though.
good.
But yeah.
Hell yeah. And acting, nigga, you saw Honey?
Did you see the Brotherly Love?
Well, I saw it once.
Oh, man.
I saw it once. I was focusing on Keke Palmer in that movie, but I saw Honey, and I remember the "Hey yo, watch it flow. It's time for the Romeo show." I love Romeo's home. Y'all ain't never seen that shit. It's Romeo.
Yeah, I seen it with the
cook
little
it up
boy.
like gumbo. Get your ass out.
Who was, was that little boy his brother?
With the braids. No, that wasn't his real brother in real life.
Like, he was everywhere
He
he
was,
went.
yeah, he was in Honey too with him. That's why, yeah. My weekend was good though, man. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Wait. Sorry for the wait.
Wait a
Sorry for the
minute.
wait. Oh, that's a good one.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Who sang that?
Working all day. Now it's on.
Ray J.
Ray J. Pull up and don't play in the non-zone. Girls in the club.
Right, the club
You wanna
shoulder.
fuck? Cause I'm a shine. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Wait, man. I enjoy spending my my birthday with y'all. I miss my birthday.
Nah, you didn't miss it.
What?
We had it here with you.
No. That's what I'm saying. I enjoy, and my birthday was in Dubai. Shout out to Dubai.
Big Dubai, not
Big Dubai, not the little one. But no, man, it was amazing. We was in Macon, and I thought that Macon was like country. Cause you hear Macon, Augusta, Tifton, shit like they like, oh, that's country shit. But like, no, Macon's a city, so like, it ain't much. Cause I was like, how can I get to the Ross? It's like, you want to take 2 paces this way and then make a right and 15 paces up. I said, paces, bitch? I ain't on no horse. I'm in a Volkswagen.
What the fuck does that mean? How far is that?
Couple of gallops this way, couple of steps, and then turn right.
Bro, I wouldn't have left. That bitch could have been right up the street. Once they said paces, I'll wait. I'm good.
But no, it was a great time, man. It was great. Watching one of my good friends, Lyndon, getting married to his bride. He gave me a shout out in his speech and said that he said Jerry kind of introduced us. He said I did it as a prank. It wasn't a prank. I was serious. Like you had like that feeling, like God tells you to move and you move, and I moved. It was just the Lord using me to get them to where they are, not look at them. And man, like a lot of our
this man think he cute.
No, I hooked one couple up. His knocked her ass between the washer and the dryer.
Oh, wait a minute.
And you know who the fuck it is.
Wait a minute.
I was like, oh, I ain't know he was a domestic terrorist. I ain't know that nigga was that bad.
Domestic terrorist.
But it was great. Shout out my nigga Gucci. It was a good time seeing everybody from college who we haven't seen in a while, like especially my frat brothers and just friends who we hadn't seen in years. I saw my guy Evan, who I hadn't seen because he had an ex-wife who wasn't the most fondest of him having friends. And he's recently divorced, so like he's like back in the streets. So it was a very, very, very good time. So shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Wade.
How long he was married?
He got married. This nigga got married like at 18, 19 in high school.
He was
freshman year.
Yeah, he was okay.
Yeah, and then I think they was married, so they had to be married for like at least 9, 10 years.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, they got married like in college, like freshman year of college.
Their parents allowed that?
I think I don't know their business per se, but I think that they both were virgins, and I think that Christians' values and all that good stuff probably played a part in that. But they got married very young in college, and I was never I ain't my goddamn opinion about somebody else's relationship don't mean shit.
Right.
But I was never a fan of him being married that young or anybody else getting married at 18, 19.
Yeah.
My parents got married at 19, 20 and 18.
But that's different. That's back in the day.
Yeah.
That's before that's BC, before computer. That's BC.
That's what they gonna start saying with us.
That's AC. That's after cocaine. That's you got that fine line, BC and the AC.
Man, that was a good one. Write that down. That was good.
But yeah, so it was a really, really, really good time. So that's how I spent my weekend, and then came back home and just chillaxed until the week started. So not much other than Thursday and Friday, but Thursday and Friday was definitely enough. That's all I needed.
Sometimes that's all you need.
That's all I needed.
They gotta make these weekends longer.
You think so?
I need Monday to be a weekend too.
I need Friday to Monday.
Would you take a Friday or a Monday off? Which one would you take?
Give me Monday.
Monday. So you work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah,
Friday. I look forward to Friday because I know Saturday.
Okay.
I still want both.
It wasn't the choices.
Still want both. Give me a 4-day work week. Well, being in the beauty industry, we took I was off Mondays anyway, so
yeah.
like that was like my errands day.
Because barbers are always off on Monday. You know the shop closed today.
Yeah,
shop ain't open on Monday.
Now I work 7 days a week.
I got
7 whole days.
What you still go to who your barber?
Shout out to Antonio, man. Antonio.
All right, man. Set me up an appointment for Tuesday. I need it for my.
I can't set you up on no appointment. You got to download the app. You know niggas say you got to download the app.
Bro, he listen to the podcast.
He look at the clips.
All right, man. Antonio, man. I need it for a teacher of the year. I got to take my picture. I need you to.
You know what? because I don't know if Breeze and me and you, if we used to go to the same barber. It was a guy.
Smooth.
Okay, you said his name. I did not. But he's a good guy. I wasn't gonna say his name.
I rock with Smooth.
I do too. Very, very cool guy. But he also fucked me up for my wedding. That's who fucked me up for my wedding. But
Yeah, it wasn't. He didn't do it on purpose.
I know he didn't do it on purpose, right? And that's what I just realized.
Sometimes these barbers, I'm not trying to cut you off.
No.
Sometimes barbers get clipper happy.
You think so?
Yeah, they be getting so into. You ever seen like an artist when they drawing something?
And then they put too much black on. Like, God damn, I got to change that whole. Change that whole.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they get too clip. They get too clipper happy. Bro, give me what I asked for. I don't need you to put no extra unfunded. Like, boy, I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get you right now. Get me how I want to be.
Give me what I want.
Exactly.
Nisi,
Y'all paying $80 for your haircuts now. I don't need none of that. I want you to do what I want. I want you to do what I want you to do.
Haircuts $80.
And they only last for 2 days.
What they
I know we done had this
charging y'all for?
conversation
That
so
paint.
much.
That paint.
They
That
put that
paint.
spray paint on your edges. Then you go out in the sun.
The paint costs
And
an
it
extra
starts,
$60.
you start sweating and you like, what is that? My cry? Then put the white shit out, bro. Don't put no
Hold
white
on,
shit
wait,
on my
Breeze.
face.
I told Nisi last time she did my hair, I was like, Nisi, now I don't know where we can preserve this hairline because he had did my shit. I had recently got my hair cut, but I wanted to get my hair done for the wedding. So I was like, Nisi, when you wash my hair, if there's a way that you can. She was like, Nah, Jerry, it's gonna come on now.
That bitch look like
I
he
was
need to get an edge.
Shit, it looked bad. Like it looked like I didn't even have an edge at all.
Because grandpa old aunt them really cut hair for real.
Yeah,
Yeah, these
Aunt them ain't no artists. Aunt them ain't painting. Aunt them really cut hair. These new barbers is fucking artists. They be.
yeah. Put that little white.
They get a little card. One of their cards and shit.
There you go. Like one of the little. Yeah, get a little business
Put that
card.
bit in. I'm like, what the fuck?
Then they paint the front of it black too, like so it be jet black up here.
Right.
Like they paint it jet black. It looks good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But it
very
look good, but it
But
don't last.
all they gotta do is take the straight razor and line you
But
up.
Time is money.
I don't think that.
gotta
and
get
then
you.
I don't think that. Like I don't think is. You ever saw Barbershop when Eddie had to cut who Michael Ealy was his character on the show, but Eddie he was finna
He was like, oh yeah, you.
He was finna put razors. Jimmy, no, that wasn't his name. Ricky, his name was Ricky. And Eddie was like, "What, Calvin? What's his name? Ricky? I told you his name, Rick. Ricky. What you doing? I'm trying to get the man clean like the Gillette commercials." Then Eddie's like, "See, I'll tell you the thing with you young barbers. See, you young barbers, clean them up, get that stuff off his face. See, y'all ain't got no skill, no sense of character. See, back in my day, a barber was a fashion expert,
Right.
just all around general hustler." And he was taking the straight razor and sharpening it, and then he did the man face, clean him up nice. They don't take the time to do that no more. Because like Bree said, time is money. So that's a skill that people don't always
you're
have.
charging $80.
But listen,
I
ain't
don't
paying-
pay 80.
You don't gotta.
How
It
much you
don't
gotta
matter.
charge? Yo, don't jump me straight. I'm sorry.
Nah, you're good.
Like, what you saying?
But if it's $80, you only need to do like maybe 3-4 heads. You don't got to be there all day.
But okay, now let me ask you this, because you pay a booth rent. Like how much is a booth rent for real? So like how
Niggas ain't paying
it
$80.
depends.
It
Niggas
depends.
booked out from Monday to
If you
Sunday, bro.
in one of these salon suites, these like a Total Salons or a Solar Salon suite or like that one out in Riverside, them things that's rent.
like
You gonna pay $1,200.
so you need that $80. Like you
Plus,
can't just do 3.
You got 10 people in the shop, bro.
What you mean?
Well,
like
okay,
working?
now if you doing a booth rental and you renting a chair, you might be paying 100 to 150, maybe 200 a week. But if you have your own little like say
Studio.
this is all mine by myself,
You can come in here and get your own shit.
you paying $400 a week.
I ain't met no barber like that though.
With their own shit.
Nah, yeah, with their own.
Jay
Every
Smooth
barber-
got his own shit now.
just him and her.
Yeah, that's he left and then got his own.
Oh, he building to get some
And
more
then
people in there.
the guy who was to the right of him, I remember vividly. It was a guy. He was good. I wanted to leave Jay Smooth and go to him, but I didn't because I was loyal. But he left, and then one of his customers came back to the new guy, and he was like, "Yeah, I was going to so and so, but he jacked his prices up so high that
Because he gotta pay that rent.
He got to pay that rent.
Their rent is high.
Like
Because I've gone to those places because I offer so many services that I would like to be in one spot and do everything from one spot. But I refuse to give them $1,200 plus a month.
Yeah.
And my rent at home is $1,800.
Yeah.
Bro, they be taxing for no reason. I mean, not no reason, bro. Like, you be fine.
Understandably
Don't get me wrong, but like, come on, bro. Like, and then you be like I don't ask for homeboy fees. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. But I know you, bro.
I know you in real life. Outside
You know
of
what I'm saying? Like, bro, I know you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
But
saying?
I think a lot of people
You're not
too.
finna charge me, bro. Let me, how much would this be? I normally do it for this, but I'm gonna charge you this. You gonna charge me $100? $100?
Jesus.
Man, if you don't get the fuck out my face, and stop. I'm trying to stop cussing, but you don't get out my face.
Yeah. I think a lot of
They delusional. I think that's what a lot of them is.
it is, and they trying to live this lifestyle because they seeing other people do it. Because some stylists, barbers, nail techs, lash techs, and whatnot, they live in this lifestyle where it seems like it's fast money and you get rich quick. But that ain't the reality of it. Those people that you seeing doing that stuff, they have perfected their craft. They've been doing this for a long time.
Bro, wait till the government get their hands on it.
Who child?
Wait till the government get their hands on these barbers and these strippers and all of that.
They won't, because
it's coming. They gon' if it's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
They gonna find a way.
They gonna have to figure out how to track cash.
Yeah.
They gonna find it.
Oh, you know they is.
They find a way to track weed. they found a way to track weed. They gonna find a way.
They will have to find a way to track cash. That's the loophole.
I will say what they told me, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. They said, Jerry, you messed up because you went in there and you told your barber that it was your wedding day. You put pressure on him. They said you put too much pressure. They said just go in there like it's a regular day. If he does good on a regular Tuesday, go in there like it's a regular Tuesday. Don't put no extra pressure on the barber. Like, oh, it's my birthday. Oh, it's my wedding. Oh, I got a photo shoot. He's like, because that's like a lot of pressure for the barber. That's like, oh, let me get it perfect. They said, so that's why your hair was fucked up on your wedding. It wasn't his fault. It was your fault.
I did my barber.
But you did a whole.
I had a whole video. Get it. Fuck up if you want to. I dare you.
You got evidence.
Right. And I know you. You know what I'm saying? So
man.
You not finna, and I'm cutting my dreads.
Right.
This finna be the first one.
You did the big chop.
Well, you gotta come see me.
You did the big chop.
Did the big chop.
Yeah, but I'm just waiting for these damn AI robots to start cutting hair so I can press a button and say, give me the feed.
Let me get the Bootsy.
Let me get the feed.
Bootsy coming right up. Nigga,
they got them doing lashes now.
We gonna be living in the Jetsons real soon.
Yeah.
Meet George Jetson.
Bro, Jetsons and the Flintstones is the same. They was in the same time period.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
One of them was just rich, one of them was just poor.
Modern Family. The Flintstones were the people that didn't get to leave Earth. The Jetsons were the people that got to leave
They had
Earth.
the money. Jetsons had money. Flintstones didn't.
But Flintstones knew everything. They had baseball. They had football. They had everything the future had. It just was poor. They trying to survive still. They left their poor ass right here.
Meet George Jetson.
Like they about to do us.
They said the damn Flintstones was the Modern Family.
Bedrock instances. It's just right out of history.
They was a Modern Family. They just was poor.
When you're with the Flintstones, have a yabba dabba do time, a yabba do time. You have a gay old time.
Yeah, that's what it was. Jetson and the Flintstones the same. They was the same time. That when they had that collab.
I was gonna say they did do a crossover.
But it was the same time, bro. They just were telling us what we finna be going through now. When they leave our ass right here on Earth.
They keep talking about it. They keep talking about leaving. They keep saying we found a way to figure out if Mars is livable. What they doing? Some kind of simulation now
to see like
I don't know if I want to leave though.
This is the ghetto. I don't want to go. I was gonna say something. I couldn't say that.
I'm talking about, I don't know if I want to go. I ain't got enough money to go anyway.
Can you imagine nigga having a whole other family on a different planet? Maybe I'll be back.
You know that's your cousin. You still can see him on TV and stuff. That's your cousin up there at Mars. Mama, we ain't never. Yeah, he just one of the ones they picked.
He went up.
He won that lottery pick for the family that get to go. One family get to go.
Listen, that ain't I don't trust them lottery pick things. But that one, the girl and her mama, they made it back. So
Where they went?
to space.
Oh hell no, I wouldn't do no shit like that.
Man, they ass went into a place that dark room. They just
Put their ass, so they asked the Epcot.
Yeah, they had Epcot and had him in the mall walking around. Ain't got no damn space. You gotta close your eyes.
Put their ass on the similar to 3, 2, 1, blast off. Hold on.
Made it out of here so they can see on the sun.
Cause I'm telling you, I seen it and I said,
But I don't believe nothing.
y'all
these people
great.
say.
Cause I sure wouldn't go.
But they was in Epcot in that little ball.
Epcot.
Walking
It's
around.
a small world after all. Hell no. Hey, so it was announced recently. I'm not sure if y'all saw this news. I'm excited about it because I'm curious as to what we're going to get. I know it's going to be good. I'm just curious as to what we're going to get. Usher, Super Bowl halftime performer. It has been announced. Are y'all excited about that? Or y'all like, ah?
I am. I heard he going on
excited.
the world tour after that.
He gonna start
I
a
heard
world
that
tour.
too.
Yeah, I see. He gonna start a. He gonna start a
I'm
world
going.
tour.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna go to Vegas, but I'll catch your ass in Detroit.
Facts.
I'll catch your ass at the Amway Arena. Yeah.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So are y'all excited about Usher's Super Bowl halftime performance? Shout out to Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and Apple Music for putting this together and curating these great fucking shows.
His name gonna be in it, ain't it?
Who, Jay-Z?
Man,
well, you know, he's the
That's
one
what I'm
that's
just saying. Like
yeah.
he gonna. Yeah.
I'm not mad at
I
him
ain't
though
mad at
because
him either.
I saw this thing that said all right, I don't know if I should say this, but I think every Super Bowl halftime performer should be a black artist.
Come on, man.
Because black people, I didn't say this personally, but somebody said this. I was like,
Come on, man.
I concur, because they cross over to all genres, to all people.
White people know the song better than me.
Then you do,
Right.
Because they said Usher has a whole EBM or EDM section of music.
Really?
And I was like, what's Usher's EDM? They was like, oh my gosh, it's considered EDM. I guess he had a song called Spotlight or Superstar that was very like club ecstasy, cocaine,
Drugs.
like very like you feel that shit, you feel the beat.
The thing about Usher though, we don't know what we're gonna get
We don't.
because he got his genre is so big, bro. Like we
catalog.
don't, yeah. His catalog is so big, bro. We might get. I don't think he gonna go like you got it bad, but we can get the.
We should get You Got It Bad.
yeah. Then he got oh my god.
That's
Then
EDM.
he can be like Super Freak with Nicki Minaj. He can go so many places. He can go tell me, just give you that the chorus. Lovers and friends. Like he can do.
So if I can just run out some
7
songs.
o'clock on the dot.
He got Good, Confessions Part 2, You Make Me Want a Boyfriend, You Remind Me, Bad Habits, Come Through, Climax, Love in This Club, Hurt, Hours and Hours Remix, You Got a Bad Burn, Nice and Slow, My Boo, OMG, Don't Waste My Time, You Don't Have to Call, My Way, Hey Daddy, Peace Sign, There Goes My Baby, Superstar, No Limit, I Don't Mind, DJ Got Us Falling in Love, that's the EDM song, Good Kisser, Throwback, Sex Best, Stay at Home, I Cry, Caught Up, Without You, Stream, and more. And that's just one
Caught up,
list.
got me feeling, babe. Caught up, I don't know what it is, but it seems she got me twisted.
I'm real interested to see where he goes with this.
Well, you know how many people finna watch? The Super Bowl
because it's Usher.
the Super Bowl is already the most watched.
Yeah.
Sports event
Yeah.
or televised
Televised.
event, excuse me.
But you know how many more people gonna watch it because of Usher?
Yeah. Usher,
Yup.
baby.
Usher, baby.
Usher, baby.
And then he been. I love when they do stuff like this. Like they get popping in social media. They trending. Now he in the Super Bowl, so he been trending. So people
For a while.
He has
people
been
like
trending
kids
for a
that
while.
don't even really know Usher. Like
They gonna find out who Usher is,
I'm listening. Now they want to
They gonna discover who Usher
right,
is.
bro. Like that's genius.
Because you know the Super Bowl doesn't pay you to do the halftime show.
Yeah, I know.
You don't get paid to do that.
Yeah,
but
that's
the
free.
money that you make on the back end from
From
your
the world
streams-
tour.
Doing it, yeah.
or like the tickets sold for your world tour or your streams that you possess
Yep.
from the back end, it's very much so worth it. So I'm excited. I want Usher to come out I'm ready to sign them papers.
nah, he ain't gonna do
Papers.
that. He ain't gonna do that.
He ain't gonna say
Yeah, that one ain't gonna come
That
out.
nigga-
I like the Papers Usher, the Moving Mountains Usher.
Ain't nothing better than that. What though?
Which one?
Confessions, Usher.
Come on, man.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Showing up.
Shut up.
Sade. What it do?
But
Pimpin'.
I did like his little commercial saying when he was letting us know that he was doing it.
Right.
That was a nice little marketing thing.
She
Shot
has
Elle magazine. Buy her own bottles. Look you, baby. Show me bottle.
That's one. Usher goat. He goated. He goated.
I need a bad girl.
I don't go too many people. Everybody be putting that goat tag on everybody. I don't go
They
too many
really
people.
do.
They be like,
they use it real loosely now.
Yeah. Goat is
Like Kodak is not a
uses-
goat. Act like you know me. Rod Wave is not a goat. I keep $1 worth of dimes. You know, pimpin' ain't easy.
Yeah.
You can put a yet on there. You can put a yet on there. But Rod, so I don't know if y'all remember.
Rod Wave can't lose. I don't listen like we were talking last week. I don't listen to Rod Wave like that because he's so fucking depressing. But the dude don't lose.
He doesn't.
Like any song he come out with is a hit. Like
Yeah,
he don't lose. And when you don't lose, you're a winner.
they love.
But
him.
I wouldn't say he goated.
You wouldn't say he's goated?
I wouldn't say he's goated.
Yeah, maybe not yet. Maybe not yet.
He's well liked.
He's very popular.
Yeah,
Now speaking of goats and like the category of how do you determine who's a goat, who's a legend?
Thank you.
Who is or who isn't? So I don't know if y'all remember years ago, Oprah Winfrey hosted this thing called Oprah's Legends Ball, and she was celebrating women in the arts and entertainment, and she did two categories. She did legends, and then she did a thing called youngins. But people were complaining because they were like, some of the youngins should have been legends, and some of the legends should have been youngins. Like, for example, Tina Turner at Oprah's Legend Ball was a legend, right? Mary J. Blige at Oprah's Legends Ball was a youngin, and people was like, no, Mary J. Blige should be a legend.
Right.
So how do you decipher between a legend and a youngin? Like we just said, Rod Wave is a youngin right now in the scope of Oprah. Who was a legend that just Taylor Swift probably right now is a legend?
Gotta be.
Or is she a youngin?
Taylor Swift's a legend.
A legend. Okay, Beyonce,
She's a legend.
legend. Alicia Keys.
Bro, you know Beyonce is on some shit like she can't go to a restaurant.
That's not true. I saw that. That's not true.
what?
So if she go to a restaurant, she started that.
That's not true. Charlemagne the God made that up on his podcast, The Brilliant Idiots, with Andrew Schwartz, and then he came back and said that he made that up. Yeah,
All right, I was finna say like that's fucking legend.
he said it was the Michael Jackson law, but that's not a true thing. They were lying about that.
Okay, disregard. But still, Beyonce is a legend, bro.
I don't disagree. So I'm just trying to, like, Summer Walker, is she a youngin?
What the fuck is she? No,
SZA.
no.
Like, would you consider them youngins or which are legends in the making?
Youngins, I wouldn't even consider them in the making.
They just young niggas.
They just around right now.
They just here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. I thought that was interesting. Just to look at
It is something to think about.
yeah, like these artists who are hot right now, and even beyond like
Like
music,
Chris Brown, like
I-
legend. I think
it depends on if you think they have longevity in the industry.
but I think it's even beyond like music. Like Zendaya, is she a legend or is she a youngin?
Zendaya's. Oh,
You know what I mean? Like even beyond
she's a,
like
she's a youngin.
she's a youngin.
She's
I
a
would say she's a
youngin,
youngin.
yeah, because she's
Denzel
very
Washington.
versatile.
Legend.
Legend, yeah,
Easy
definitely.
legend.
Like you
His
gotta
son, youngin.
Youngin.
Right, you know,
Michael B.
Right.
Jordan,
youngin,
youngin.
for
Yeah.
sure.
It's potential.
Jamie Foxx,
Legend.
Legend.
Yeah. Will Smith,
Legend. I am legend. The fuck?
Martin Lawrence,
Legend.
DC Young Fly, youngin.
Yeah,
Youngin. DC Young Fly.
Yeah.
it's in his name. But yeah,
I think that people need
But
to.
I think the youngins are legends to the youngins.
But what the fuck is a legend? Like
Like to them, bro, people be saying Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. Nipsey is a legend.
I don't know none of that nigga
see-
song. I'm sorry. I would say like this. I ain't know none of that nigga shit until he died. If I'm being honest, I ain't know shit. You too?
I still don't.
You still?
I'm just saying I ain't gonna get into that.
Okay, but be honest, nigga. Did you know the nigga before?
What I'm saying,
did you know him before? Did you know him before he passed?
I knew he was with Lauren London.
Okay, but did you know his music?
He was with Lauren London.
Did you know that he was a great rapper or a good rapper or a decent rapper before he died? I saw the news. I was like, Nipsey Hussle died. God damn it! I was like, he had a great fucking career at Boston.
Stop playing.
I thought it was Bill Russell. R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle.
Nah, though, for real. But people put that legend thing on people so easy. They
Right.
Who else they be saying the legend? They be XX.
Tekashi Yonder, whoever the fuck.
Like he's a legend. They be
R.I.P. Unfortunately.
like
Yeah, but that don't make you a
like
legend.
Pop Smoke. Like they didn't.
Who was the white guy?
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller. Like, not no disrespect.
And truth be told, they could have been like Nipsey could have been a legend. Like his hustle and what he did, how he became a rapper,
Nipsey
all the money.
He wasn't Jay-Z. He wasn't Biggie.
He wasn't Jay-Z, but what the way he was doing and making money off it, he could have been a legend in the game.
Couple more years, like
the way he was finessing the movement.
I don't disagree.
He could have been
on his
he,
way.
he had a trajectory towards that.
He had a way. He had a plan. He had a formula.
Pop
And
Smoke,
sometimes that all it takes is the formula for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they didn't get to live to see the legend era. You know what I'm saying?
Like Big Pun. Like Big Pun could have been Fat Joe or Pitbull, but it was.
But some people still call Big Pun a legend because he was the first of his kind to rap.
I think it was. You can catch me in the Chevy, man.
How long did Biggie rap? How many records?
It wasn't that long. It wasn't
how long did Pop rap?
It wasn't that big of a span.
They consider legends though.
But in what they did in that time though,
right?
You know what I mean? It's what they did with that time,
right?
Like, no disrespect to Nipsey Hussle, but even like with it, Pac was influential on the West Coast and the East Coast. Biggie was influential on the East Coast and the West
And
Coast
the South.
And beyond. I'm just saying, like, they conquered the whole fucking landscape. Like NWA conquered the whole fucking landscape of America. They are legends. I didn't know somebody. I didn't know her. She like the way that until he passed away.
I didn't like him. I ain't like it.
I thought it was fucking bro. I was like, oh, this is just like a young DMX. And then I was listening to the shit. It's like, oh, that's the dude that just got killed. I was like, Pop Smoke. I was like, oh shit. But like, had the trajectory to be
definitely.
You know what I mean?
I think we got lost. Like people say, King Von. Like I be listening to like kids when they be talking, you know, nieces, nephews, little cousin. They be talking King Von legend. I'm like yo, like I like King Von music. I think he was a wild young dude.
Yeah.
I think he was a wild young dude, but I wouldn't put him in the legend bracket.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He probably was a legend in where he from killing. They say like his murder, his bodies that he got is a long list. He might have been a legend that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like anything else, I don't see him as a legend. Drake, I see Drake as a legend.
Wayne as a legend.
Wayne definitely a legend. But Drake,
is Drake there already?
yes.
Niecy is
He done hit it. You think he hit
That's what I'm
it?
saying. Like, did he hit it?
You don't think Drake hit it?
I'm not disagreeing or agreeing.
I'm like halfway. I think he almost there. Like he right at the
He
cusp
2 albums
of it.
away.
Right. He's
Drake
in
could start-
arm's reach
Yeah.
of it.
Drake could start rapping right now, and there'd be people saying Drake's the best rapper alive.
If Drake stopped rapping
Not alive that ever lived.
if Drake stopped rapping right now, somebody would come and fill that void, and it will take
Fill the void.
It will take
Jerry, you smart, Jerry.
No. Hear me out. If Drake stopped rapping right now because he's so big in the industry that he's in, if he left, somebody would have to fill that void with something different, and people won't necessarily forget about Drake, but it will take us to remind the people that Drake was that guy,
Like Drake did for Wayne. Because Drake came in and filled that void for Wayne. Because
they were running simultaneously.
No, for a while Wayne was on everybody's remix, and then once Wayne stopped, Once Wayne had that little downfall, he went to jail, woo, 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 and Drake was outside. Drake was on everybody's song, remix, feature, everything. And Drake filled that void for Wayne. Am I lying?
I don't think that Drake filled the void for Wayne though.
No?
Needs to help me out if I'm crazy. I think that like they were running simultaneously. Because if you listen to their flow a little bit, people will often argue that was Drake writing Wayne shit? Because they flows kind of similar, especially on that when Wayne came to the Carter 3 and kind of beyond. So I don't think he filled the Wayne
you said
void.
Was Wayne writing Drake?
Was Drake writing Wayne shit? Is what people were saying.
People stupid.
But I don't think that Drake filled the Wayne void. He brought something different because Wayne couldn't sing on the track.
He still can't sing.
He still can't. But like Drake brought something different. So he didn't fill a void. He brought something new.
So let's say it differently, because what you just explained, it wouldn't necessarily be filling a void. It's more of bringing something different to the table that catches the people's attention.
Yes,
because that's really what it is. Like something new. We in the popcorn age. Everybody want everything fast. They want it right now. They want you to impress them within the first couple seconds of them watching your video or listening to your song. So if you're not grasping their attention in that moment, you lose them.
Right.
So I think that's what you're trying to say. It's not necessarily filling a void, but it's like, okay, that person stops. Okay, what's the next best thing?
Right. And Wayne didn't necessarily stop because he was still putting shit out. Yeah. But it was like Drake brought something new and different. But if Drake left right now, he would leave a void because you either have like the Drake rappers or you have the Kodak. Like it ain't no in between.
Drake didn't fill it for it. Nelly was doing that way before Drake was singing and rapping.
So you can say that Drake filled that Nelly void, but he ain't filled Wayne's void. Drake, you can say that Drake filled Jaru's void.
So who filled Wayne's void when it came lyrically?
I think that rap completely changed. Rap music completely changed. Like, cause then we had the whole auto tune era that tried to come out. Then Jay-Z was like, "All right, here's the end of that shit." Here's nah. Hey, Drake, Jay-Z's like, all right, that's the end of that shit. But Wayne is also in the category with the Jay-Z's and the Nas's and the Tupacs and the Moccasins, where like you can't put Wayne over here with a Kodak. It's unfair. Drake is still playing over here with these young guys, but Wayne is legend. I think Wayne got legend goated at the Carter 3. And every mixtape that came
I'm a
before
Wayne fan.
that.
I think Wayne has been goated. So is Rick Ross goated?
Niecy shaking her head no.
I just want to know your head. I'm finna ask you a couple. I need to know if they goated.
Rick Ross had a couple of great albums, but I don't think that he is goated. And I think that he stepped away too soon from music and went into business ventures, and he's not on the music tip as like he should. Absolutely.
Luda.
Absolutely.
T.I.
Absolutely. All them are goated. Yeah. I think Ross jumped out the music too soon.
He did jump out too soon.
Jeezy is in that same category with Ross. He's just not getting back into the music, but he's in that same. I put him with Ross. Like y'all were 2 or 3 great albums away from being goated. Like y'all are great. Don't get me wrong. Y'all are great. Y'all are certified hood legends, but 2 or 3 great albums away from being great.
Soulja Boy.
Fuck. Now the nigga ringtone, nigga, everybody was spending 99 cents for that Soulja Boy ringtone.
J. Cole
got away from the music too much. Like went into J. Cole. J. Cole did what Dave Chappelle did, but didn't come back like Dave Chappelle. He disappeared, and then when he came back, he didn't blow. You know what I mean? But great, one of my favorite lyricists. But no, great fucking rapper though.
Cool.
Yeah, you know,
I ain't got anything.
Yeah, you know, I ain't gonna. I'll lie for you before I lie to you. In the words of Chad Johnson, I'll lie for you before I lie to you. Cool. But man, I think that we are all excited to see Usher at the Super Bowl. That's how the fuck we got here.
That is how we got here. Start talking about music. That's all it takes.
That nigga gonna dance, or you think he too old to be doing all them dances?
He better put on some skates since he gonna be on the Super Bowl.
I think he gonna put on some skates.
He been skating a lot lately.
That nigga passed 42. I don't know how the fuck he's still skating like that.
That nigga's a Haitian.
You think so? Is he?
Yes, that's just a Haitian.
Is he Haitian for real?
Is he for real? Like,
Yes.
how you know?
He don't worry, Mr. Fingers finna look it up. Go ahead.
No, I'm looking for something else. I didn't know. I would trust you, but
He's a Zoe.
he meant like he.
He said that.
He a Zoe.
I've been looking for me a Haitian. You get money, I started hating.
Tatted on my chest, yes, I'm a Zoe. Never had a problem getting no. Making this music's all I know. Hold on tight, just let it blow.
Back Chevys, we ride.
You know that song?
Oh, that shit was big in 2008 after that hurricane.
Y'all lost me.
And I'm talking about we in the club. I ain't even a Zoe.
Right.
Tatted on my chest, yes,
I'm a Zoe. Never had a problem getting no. Nigga, you know Gorilla Zoe.
Lost on.
Bitches say they want me, I'm a hood nigga. I keep the record by the crown. The bunk stay bumping, y'all know where you run the town. Hood nigga.
Yeah, I do know
I
that
keep this very how I go. Or I'm lost on the road. Don't know which way to
You
go.
looked it up?
No, I didn't. I was looking up something else.
I'm about to look
She
at
about to
it.
look it
You gotta
up.
look it up. So shout out to Usher Raymond, Usher baby, who is performing at this year's Super Bowl halftime show. Well, 2024's next year halftime show. I'm excited.
My wife said she tried to buy me some Super Bowl tickets. She said she looked at the price and she exited out
immediately.
immediately.
Only way I go to the Super Bowl if I win them motherfuckers.
She was like, babe, I tried to get some Super Bowl tickets, but
Shit, and then you don't know who the fuck playing until like 2 weeks before.
I just want to be there. I probably wouldn't even watch the game. I probably just walk around and look for famous people.
Not walk around and look for the famous people. They be showing them on the TV.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, because everybody and mama be there.
The seats they be in be in the sky.
Roots.
We got Beyonce here. She floating in there.
Look around, everybody on mute.
Right.
Look around, this me and my crew, big energy. So you say he is as Blue Ivy. Shout out to Blue.
It say his father claims African American and Haitian heritage, so it's from his dad's side. But he was born in Dallas, Texas, and
Moved to Atlanta.
I guess that's
What
right.
website you on, Niecy?
CreoleMagazine.com.
See, now we all got degrees in here. We need a better source than
Not a
fucking-
better source.
Yeah, that bit will not get graded. Not Professor Russo class.
You cite that as a fucking source. All right, got something for you.
Yeah,
He's gonna use it as an example.
Now,
not
question-
an example.
So this is what you don't want to do.
That's embarrassing.
So we all have siblings in this room. I'm the youngest of 7. Breeze, you have a brother. Niecy, you have a brother. Sibling rivalry is a thing. I believe it happens. Like sometimes unintentional, sometimes intentional. But when you are a family like the Kardashians, it can happen very crazily. So I'm gonna play this clip from a recent episode of the Kardashians between Kim Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian Scott, and we'll convene afterwards. How about that?
You cannot stand someone else being the center of attention. You came to my wedding. You couldn't be happy. You complained from the second you got there till the second you left. That's what it's about. Forget about you couldn't be happy. You couldn't be happy for me. You couldn't be happy that I was the center of attention and you weren't.
What is it that you feel so low of me?
If you'd like to.
No, I want you to dig deep and figure out why you hate me so much and why you're so angry with me, because all of this never happened. I was so happy for you. I was so. Why would I not be happy for you?
I felt at my wedding like you weren't happy for me.
Because
So
you
if
have
wanna-
a
if you
serious
wanna know-
vendetta. You just are a different. You hate us. You're a different person. We all talk about
I
it.
don't need you guys anymore.
All
She said, "I don't need you guys anymore." Now, that was Kourtney who said that, who was on the phone, and Kim Kardashian was like, "Why do you hate us, XYZ?" So, does that happen? Like, obviously it happens, but that could be excavated because of
That shit written.
I was gonna say that's
That
real.
shit
Because of
that
reality.
shit happened, but not to that extent.
Okay.
I mean, like me and my
But
brother.
maybe it's not just your household. 'Cause I think
Maybe.
I've seen people who in real life who's like, oh, y'all don't get along and y'all related for real. Like y'all can't even be in the same room. I've seen that.
I have to.
I've seen that. So
I mean, yeah, I think that happens, but I don't think that's their situation for real.
In their case, it's definitely like scripted. It's for listen. Chris done sat there and said, "Okay, Courtney,
This season.
you're gonna call and you're gonna say that you didn't think Kim was happy and she thinks she's the center of attention. Kim, you're gonna say, why do you hate her so much? Like Chris got this all together. She's the mastermind behind the whole.
And that shit's all about how you brought up for real.
Yeah.
Like, if you brought up in the family like that, that's always competing.
Drama.
Like that's why I don't be fucking. That's why I don't be hollering at like my people, my mom and them people, like my cousins or my dad and them people, like cousins. Like I feel like everything competition.
yeah.
And I don't got time for that. Like I'm not the person you want to compete with. Like I'm not rich, but I ain't hurting. Like for real, like y'all flexing for real, but I really can flex for real. Like I'm,
Right, if you wanted
like
to.
I'm really flexing in the whole.
Tell you
I'm really flexing in the whole nother way.
Right.
Yeah.
Like my daughter's doing this. Like her bank account probably look better than yours.
My dick is bigger than yours.
You know what I'm saying?
It was cold that night.
So like, I really think that it's like how you brought up.
I
Yeah.
look better than you. You don't. I cook better than you. You can't.
Some people-
My dick is bigger than yours.
Some people just feel like they gotta compete with you though.
Yeah.
Like some
Yeah.
family like feel like okay when we
It's a
was
competition.
when we was younger he was the best in football. He was this smart.
Yeah.
Now I'm older. Now I feel like I'm this and I'm this and I'm this. But
Now,
I'm so grateful that like that's not.
yeah, same for my family. Like, I think, like I said, I'm the youngest of 7, 11 for real. So even with that, like you gonna have differing opinions.
Facts,
Like
yeah.
we don't all agree and whatever. It ain't all kumbaya all the time.
Right.
But it's nowhere near as crazy as what no one's hating on nobody else. No one's jealous of nobody else. No one XYZ.
right.
You might get mad at somebody, but you mad for whatever your personal reason is or whatever they did, and y'all work that shit out at Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Or Christmas at your house.
Christmas, who? Oh yeah, right, right. Oh, Breeze was here last year, I think I just caught a stray. I wasn't even.
No, I'm just trying to go to sleep.
Were you here? Were you here for that?
Yeah, no, I love.
You had left.
I love.
Yeah, you wasn't here that late. You had left. I just caught a stray.
Everybody called me out. Breed, boy, you left just in time, boy.
I caught a stray. I was like, what the fuck did I do? Yeah, you Aki. What the fuck did I do? What did I do? But I think like that's just one of them things where when you have life experience and life hits you, nigga, everybody ain't gonna move the same. Although we were brought up in the same. That's why I think, and I'm gonna go to the left a little bit. I'm gonna bring it back right. That's why I think college is so important, and like just life experiences are so important.
Yeah.
Because you challenge the way that you were brought up and the things that you think about. Like I think everybody in my family is all of my siblings are still Christian, but I got 2 sisters that go to church every Sunday. Now, growing up, we went to church every fucking Sunday. But as adults, we don't do that. I got 2 sisters who I know do that. I got a brother who he challenges some of that shit. He don't like the tithes and the offerings and all that, and he think that the pastors are up there lining their pocket. I got a brother who thinks that way. I got another brother who's like, some of them are fake prophets and this, that, and the third. So it's interesting, like what they like. Then what you learn to what you teach to what you believe to what you teach your kids, and then so it's interesting in that aspect.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you can see where our alignment came from,
Right.
and how far away from that thing we moved from. I think it's interesting. So
It is interesting. It is. Everybody, you supposed to, what they say, train the child up in the way they should go. And then, you got to let them go, though.
Right.
In the end,
right.
that's the whole point is you show them what they supposed to do and then let them do what they do when they do it.
now
That's the scariest part about
That is the scariest part.
about
adult-
parenting.
Yeah.
But
Like,
let me ask this question though, Bruce, before you go, because you 2 boys in the house,
Right.
And I've seen you and your brother have friendly fades in the backyard.
Yeah.
I've seen that. But Niecy, you are the oldest, and you have a younger brother. So what's that dynamic like? Because I'm sure it's different than definitely me with 6 other siblings, and then definitely Breeze with another brother. You have a brother, but you're the opposite gender.
Nah, we still had friendly spades in the house.
Friendly spades?
I done pushed them through a wall. I mean, we done had.
But as an adult now, how is that relationship?
Oh, it's we Gucci. Like, he called me to vent to me. I call him vent to him.
Yeah.
You know, if he got issues going on, he called me like, what am I supposed to do? And you know, I give him that advice best way I can.
What's the age difference?
We are 4 years, 11 months to the day.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Breeze, what's your age difference? With
2.5 years.
Tav is the motherfucking host. 2.5. Oh, I think my oldest sibling to me is my sister Peggy. She's about it's 3 years, but it's probably 2 and some change. But I say 3 years, and then next to her, JoJo was born in what 89, 88. JoJo was born in 88, so that's what 5 years. So like, and then my oldest sibling, my sister Tanika, is 12 years older than me. So I'm back here by myself on the island, but that's all right.
Not by yourself on the island.
I always think my sister Peggy is born in July, so she has an early birthday. So had she been born in like September or later, me and her probably would have been closer in school because she would have had a late birthday, started later, and we would have been definitely.
They're together pretty much.
Definitely elementary school of 2 more years, and then she would have left me in middle school, but high school we would have spent freshman year and senior year together. So that's always interesting.
Yeah.
But Breeze, you were saying as a parent.
Oh, as a parent, that's the scary part because you raising this little human being to be one way, and they get in the world,
and
they a whole nother way. You know what I'm saying?
Nature versus nurture.
So yeah, that's basically what it is. But that's just, I think that's scary.
It is scary. But I mean I had to have this conversation with my auntie because she was having a situation. My cousin was around here doing dumb stuff, and I pretty much told her, I was like, you can't stress about it. You did what you was supposed to do. She grown now. You gotta let her hit the flow. I mean, sometimes you gotta let them fall in order for them to get the sense knocked back into them. It's hard because that's your baby. At the end of the day, that's always gonna be mama's daddy's baby.
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
But sometimes it takes that.
But a lot of parents, I think, sometimes too be sheltering their kids from a lot of stuff. Like, you gotta let life.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't like expect them not to know everything. Like, my daughter asked me about something, I'm gonna tell her, like, Daddy, what's this? She asked the other day, well, how we know a boy dog from a girl dog? They private areas. The same way with boys and with boys that's humans and girls that's humans.
Yeah.
You know, from their private area. Like, you gotta, like, some people be trying to like shell, like, you know what I'm saying, like, shy away from this is this and this and that. You can't be doing that because they gonna find out one way or another. When the kid, bro, one thing I learned about kids, if they ask you a question and they don't feel like that question is fully answered, they gonna ask somebody else.
Yep.
So either you can give it to them straight blood raw, or you can sugarcoat it. And when you sugarcoat, the kid's not stupid. They might not be geniuses. They might not know everything in the world, but they know you lying to them and they know it ain't the fully truth. So you go doing all that extra shit, they gonna know. You know what I'm saying?
All that hemming and humming.
And that's when they go digging and searching to other places.
Yeah.
And that's why. So everything she asked me,
friends.
hey, Daddy gonna. I tell my daughter all the time, anything you need to know, ask that. Daddy gonna tell you what it is. You gotta ask nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you.
Like that.
I'm gonna tell you. That's a dick.
Oh wow, you gonna say that word or you gonna say penis?
I'm gonna say dingaling, but I want her to know, like, I'm gonna say dingaling, but I want her to know, like, Daddy is here. Like, Daddy's not that. You're gonna grow up.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to know what this is, how this feel, why I feel this way. You're gonna be in love. You're gonna like somebody. It's gonna and I'm preparing myself for it mentally already. Cause I feel like if I don't start now, I ain't gonna never get it. So I eventually
Get yourself.
I be trying to like get myself prepared. But
Bitch, get your mind right.
Right.
So
Let me talk to you.
me,
These are more. That's two different songs, ain't it?
this is more. Yeah.
That's two different songs. Damn.
No, that ain't.
No, it ain't.
No, it ain't right. No, that's not the same.
The same song?
Yeah.
This is more than words. This is more. No, that's two different songs. I am the streets and I am the trap. Standing ovation. That's okay. Then bitch, get your mind right.
Let me talk to him. That's two different songs.
That's two different songs.
Oh Lord.
What it do? What the business is? Word on the street. Jeezy known the handle is. Bitch, get your mind right.
You right.
Let me talk to him. Niecy, as a woman on this show, me and Breeze, we gonna shut the fuck up.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna play this clip.
Oh goodness.
Breeze, have you heard this clip? Which one? I'm gonna play it real quick. Niecy, I'm gonna let you just take lead on it, okay? I'm gonna let you do your thing, and then we'll come behind it. This is a clip from Club Shay Shay.
35 guys. Okay.
Whew. Oh Lord.
Impressive isn't
Woo.
the word. So if I'm judged for
Anybody else need a shot of this?
if I'm judged for having great taste,
We are in a bar, so help yourself. We got this for the next hour. Woo.
I mean, she
I've
had
had sex with 35.
35. Good for her. Honestly. And I ain't trying to put our little secrets out there, women. I'm sorry in advance, but we'll never tell y'all the real number. So I don't personally believe her 35. That's girl math. I feel like it might be more than that, but 35, that still don't sound good. But when you do the math, that's only like 2 people a year. It's 2.3 people a year.
2.3.
Yeah,
Where does 0.3 come from?
a possible. That's just like some head or something. That they didn't go all the way.
Oh wow.
That's what 35. That 35 people. Girl, she
You didn't see
said
that clip.
Brittany Renner
Brittany
said
Renner.
she has slept with 35 people, and she, how old is she?
She's
32.
Is she even 30? She might be 32 because she graduated. She went to college in 2010.
So the math is, if she's 32 and she basically started having sex, say 17,
Okay.
that's 2.3 people a year.
It's a lot of people to meet.
That is a lot of people, but she started having
That's
sex
no-
at 17.
I thought Sean wasn't gonna lie. I thought she did more.
I think,
Well, with girl
Niecy
math,
I think
it probably
she ain't
is
telling us
more.
the truth.
Yeah,
35 is what she's telling us.
Right.
Because she knows if she goes over that number, y'all really gonna be looking at her crazy. So she said, I
And
think we
here's
all
the
are,
thing,
because
like,
35 is a.
I was looking at her when she said that number 35. I was like, God damn. I said the man says a woman should be on one hand, but then realistically, like, okay, maybe a woman's on 2 hands. I was like, but she's on 2 full hands, all of her toes, somebody else's, both their hands and a foot.
She that's
35. That's 10,
does she
20,
does she do porn?
35. Oh, not published.
I don't.
you
And
know-
I'm gonna say this because we were just talking about this before the podcast actually started on the live. It's people out here on Twitter that's selling their cat for $100.
Yeah, we was talking about that.
So
I'm gonna bring that question back around. I bring it back around to make it make sense. But here's my thing with her 35. One, the fact that she got out there and said that's cool.
I'm shocked she said it. I would have told
and
y'all
she ain't
that.
gonna lose no. And she ain't lose no people.
And she ain't gonna lose. Nobody ain't gonna. There's some men out here like 35. I'll be 36. And the thing is, like, she's only 32 years old. She ain't 60 saying this.
Right.
She ain't 60 and married saying this, or she's not 32 and married saying this. She's 32 and single saying this. So that 35, I guarantee, not guarantee, but I'm willing to bet after she left Club Say Shay, he became number 36 if he wanted to.
He definitely hit.
You know what I mean?
After drinking that Hennessy.
He could have became number 36 if he wanted to.
How many shots she took? She said that too. And she definitely.
He could have became number 36.
He took a couple, then did somebody else want some?
She and 30, like I think like 35. That's no. I use a word familiar coochie or consistent coochie, and that's somebody who you've been with before and you just work your way back around to. That ain't no familiarity, like because a woman can have 5, but her number 3 that came back a couple of times. That's familiarity. It's consistent. 35. That's meeting somebody new and going down that venture
Twice a year.
and then not even thinking about how many times have you done things with a different person multiple times. That pussy throwback, and you know that
it's almost like she just threw that name out there. She ain't know. That was an educated
guess.
That was a hypothesis.
It was too rounded for me. It was
35.
divisible by 5. That's divisible by 5. Does that scare you as a woman, Breeze, you as a man?
What
if you met a girl, she's like, I've been with 35 guys. Are you taking that risk?
That's grown, man. No, I'm not taking that risk. As a grown man, dog, like I'm thrown off. Like I know we talk about like body counts don't matter, but damn, 35
is a lot.
And I had to sit there and think. I was like 35 and that. No, I was like, no.
I did that too. I was like 35's not, and then I was like,
I said, oh, 35.
But you can't. But
not 3-5, 35.
35 from where? Where they from? They from the city.
They from all over. Shit.
They from how many in my city?
I hope they're not all from the same city.
How many in my city? How many here in Jacksonville?
That's a brother. That's brothers. That's cousins.
How many in my city?
That's trains.
That's what I'm counting. That's what I'm counting right now. How many in my city?
Let's say 15 from your city.
No, sir. That's too many.
That's a lot.
15 from my city? No, sir. You done move. You from California. You done move to Florida. You done change your life. Like that happened to a lot of brothers for real. They be talking to these girls that be from other places. She says she only been with 2. Really, she moved because she really moved.
She already hit the whole town.
Right. She need a new identity.
Right.
Nah, man. 35 is a lie. And I don't think, me personally, as the overthinker I am, I won't get over it. Everybody, you know this waiter, don't you?
Right.
He brought us 4 extra biscuits for
right.
what?
All this damn extra.
Now everything we do gonna give me attitude. Man.
You guys want freshly grated cheese? Nah, bitch.
What you mean we want some extra cheese? Man, get out of our face. What you talking about?
So now before the podcast started, Breeze, we were having a conversation and the question was, there was a guy on Twitter and he basically said, he told a girl, let's cut all the bullshit out the way. Let me give you $100 for that pussy. I'll give you $100 right now for that coochie. What's up? And he was like, I do that because that's all you want anyway. So we was having that conversation.
And I was saying, like, she's saying 35, but it's girls out here selling their vagina for $100.
Yeah.
For $150. So you mean to tell me you don't think it's 35 people that wouldn't pay for that?
When you put it like that, I don't disagree.
You mean to tell me and I'm not saying all of them, but you got some people that work at strip clubs that might just need extra money. They work just 7 days a week for it. They go there every week. Ain't mean to tell me 35 guys ain't gonna pay for whatever.
No, certain probably. I think prostitution should be legal.
The way it's going is down there is.
Yeah,
I think that it should be legal.
I told you I had to delete my Snapchat. Everything was check my menu. What menu? What you cooking?
What you cooking? What's for dinner?
You always post what you been?
What you serving?
What's your specialty? And respond with that menu.
Pie.
Right. FaceTimes. Oh, this menu. I felt that. You know how you feel that old man? Man.
Coochie Jubilee.
And then I was like, oh, menu. That's what you mean. You out here selling yourself.
Lord.
FaceTime's $20.
Pussy pumpkin spiced. You never know.
What you want to see, Daddy? I deleted that bit right then and there. I felt so good. I told my wife, like, listen,
it's some white women out here selling some pumpkin spice pussy. You best believe that.
I can't.
I didn't know. I asked, Dan, you always selling food. You always selling something. How much? What's on the menu?
Well, you can get this pussy pie for $45.
And the lead on Snapchat is not for people like that's.
Yeah.
Snapchat is for if you buy
coochie,
and if you selling
coochie,
and if Twitter, I don't get on Twitter no more because every time I get on it, it's
you gotta. So Twitter got 2 tabs now. They got the following tab,
bro,
and that's the people that you following specifically. Then they got a general tab. Stay off that general shit because you'll see some shit on there. You like, God damn,
bro, I don't even want it, bro.
You be like, God, Lee, this is not what I was trying to.
I don't even want it, bro.
Get on Twitter.
Twitter is crazy.
Yeah,
Twitter is crazy.
I don't even want to.
So yeah, but when you put it like that, they definitely out here 35 might not be as bad as we think if they out here selling it for $150.
Right.
Yeah.
35 might be the new norm.
You're right about that.
And that's scary.
That is scary.
That's scary within itself.
That's a lot of people.
Ski. When you see me on this ski.
She a damn industry plant. That girl there.
Who? Stetsy Red?
Yes, man. She described. She tell us exactly how everything look on her.
And she an ugly little creature.
She look like Young Thug.
She look like BG when he got out of jail.
But the kids love her.
Does she have any other song other than that one?
Pound Town.
Thugging with my round. See, yeah, I definitely
I'm out of town, thugging with my round. That chopper heavy. It hold 100 rounds. That's the gangster version.
I like it. Well, we're going right here, Mr. Gangster, too. Straight from social media. Yo, it's your boy Jerry the Great Man. What I do? What did I do? What I did? What I did? What happened?
I said she ugly in a cute way.
And then you made a sound.
She ugly in a cute way.
Like she ugly, but like when you squint your eyes and turn your head a little bit, like
Not squint your eyes and turn your head.
This week straight from social media, man. We got she's back. We talked about her before, but she's in news again. Her name is Ebony K. Williams. She was a former New York housewife. She's a lawyer, has a TV show, said some crazy things on the Breakfast Club, but this time she said some crazy things on the Griot, and this is what she had to say.
The reality is that our marriage and partnership market value is depreciating with every passing year. No matter how good we look, no matter how fit we are, men are still seeing primarily our presumed dwindling fertility as a knock against us. So here's my advice. If you are a young black woman in college and you know in your heart and in your head that you want to prioritize family, I suggest that you simultaneously pursue that MRS degree right along with that BA or JD. Because the handful of black college-age men that actually do desire to get married soon, and they do share that value system, and family is a priority for them too, y'all, that is an incredibly small pool, and it's shrinking as you get older.
Dropping the clues bombs for the good.
Well, Ebony K. Williams said that women should be pursuing wedding rings along with their degrees. Now, Niecy, as the woman on the show, I'm going to go to you first. Were you pursuing your MRS, in the words of Ebony K. Williams, along with your BA or your BS, or was that not front of mind?
Yeah, no, that wasn't what was important to me at the time.
Okay.
Now I do know a lot of like peers that was their thing. Like they were in school to find a husband and simultaneously get a degree in whatever, because they was gonna find them a rich husband. They weren't gonna have to work in the end, and a lot of them aren't working. So
not at our school, they wasn't.
Yeah. So no, that for me, no. That was not my goal.
Breeze, is this advice that Ebony K. Williams should be giving to young college age students?
No.
As a woman who's not married and doesn't have kids at her big ass age, she's like 45.
No.
Is that why she's saying?
I don't know.
Did she make a mistake?
Bro, no.
She should have been chasing her MRS while she was getting her BA.
Now she look like a DUMBASS. And she can KISS my M. Shit, I fucked up with the letters. Too many letters.
Too many
letters.
That's definitely not the case, dog. Half the time, you're not even mature enough to know what you really want in college.
Yeah.
Like, that college, at the college age, you kind of like an adult, but you're still a kid. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, people be getting married in, like you said, a high school and college. Like, you're not even a full adult yet. Like, you really don't even know what you're still studying for math.
Mm-hmm. You're a play adult.
Right. Yeah. Like, you're right. That's what it is. You playing house.
Young adult.
Pre-adult.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's cool. I'm not saying don't be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool, that's cool and y'all grow together. But to say, yo, this is what I need to do. Let's get married. Nah, you crazy, baby. Like, somebody, if I was, the girls I was talking to in college, they came at me like, listen, this is what I want marriage. I'm not going for that.
Yeah, I can't go for that.
No can do. But that's just being honest, and I think that's not the. You in the college for you came to college to get to get a degree,
right?
Get that degree, and then everything else will fall in place.
Everything else is something.
I hate that for her.
Yeah, I will say I agree with you, Breeze. Now, I did meet my wife in college. We did not get married in college.
Grew together.
We grew together. We got married maybe a couple of years. Maybe we graduated. We met in 2014. We got married in 2019. So 5 years after meeting each other in college. I will say that there is a large percentage of people who find their person in college. They find their person in college. But that should not be necessarily the main goal.
That's a fact.
Yeah, a large percent of people find a large percent of people that went to college and are married someone that they met in college.
I must not know that 5%. I must not know that percent.
I mean, looking at your friends, you can point to a couple.
Who?
I don't want to say their names, but
say the names.
JJ,
1,
Rudell,
2,
me,
3.
I'm trying to give you some more.
I know you were gonna say them, but
it's some more.
No, it's not.
Henzie.
No, they met here after college.
But they went to the same college and they probably crossed paths because of that, huh?
No, that don't count.
That don't count.
Okay, well maybe not. But I will say that is a statistic that is floating out there.
Yeah, okay.
But I think that Breeze said it, Niecy said it, your goal in college is to get your degree.
Yeah.
If you come out with a ring, congratulations.
Right.
Good job. Congratulations that you found your person there. But that should not be your sole purpose. And I think that Ebony K. Williams is making the mistake of telling women to seek that while you're there. And that's not the goal. The goal is to get your degree. Get your degree, get out. The goal isn't to get your ring while you in college.
Yeah, it sounds like a distraction. Is what it sounds like. You going to school to date.
If you take her advice, you might find yourself settling. Because you're like, I gotta find something before I leave. But that's just my thoughts. Let us know in the comments, man, what y'all think about what Ebony K. Williams said. Should women be in college simultaneously pursuing their BA or BS degree along with the MRS? That is straight from social media. And I want lights out.
Niecy just touched my butt.
You know where that come from, Niecy?
Niecy just touched my butt.
I'ma get out of here.
She stops. Don't be telling people that.
Don't
call me Magia.
Don't have them start rumors.
Hey boo,
have a whole scandal, dignified delinquent scandal.
Right.
You can call me.
You know they going virtual again because Niecy touched Breeze's butt.
You know that's why they was at home. There was a whole investigation going on. I was gonna do a little sheet. It's gonna be for myself, but I might put it out. Because I get a lot of flack, especially from my friends, because they're like, "Oh, JTG got terrible the retention rate at JTG is so terrible. Y'all be having motherfuckers in and out and in. But I wanted to put a sheet up that showed like hosts and their tenure and like the different hosts and the different tenure, like almost like season 1 versus season 2, like who was here hosting. And you will see like some people were here and then they left and came back, Breeze. And like, but he wasn't the only one. Like some people was here for like a small season, some people here for a long time. I want to put that together just so people can see that. Then we like to talk, we like to view. Okay, you ain't gonna be here all the time. You might do a good season, but then be gone next season, but then come back the season after that. You know what I mean? That's just how that shit goes sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how that shit go.
That's how that shit go.
You fire motherfuckers and bring them back.
I did not fire you. I've never fired Breeze. Now others I have fired, but Breeze was never the ones that I fired.
My boy.
I've never fired Breeze.
I love to hear you say that.
Yeah. One person got fired.
Somebody got fired, but it wasn't Breeze.
One person got fired for sure. Everybody else, they just decided we mutually decided that it was a good time to walk away.
He didn't have a choice. He just realized it.
I don't know who he is. But.
Bro, when you date, there can only be one David Ruffin. And without him, y'all ain't nothing but a group.
In search of a David Ruffin. Hey, we gotta move the show along, y'all. We going right the fuck. Here the question of the day.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Let me go back. Question of the day.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Breeze, and today's question of the day, I want y'all to keep it real with me. And the question of the day is, what is one thing that's non-sexual that turns you on?
On or off?
Let's go both. That turns you on. Yeah, let's go something that turns you off. Let's go on first.
Okay, Niecy, go, because I had my off ready. I was ready for my off. Niecy?
I was ready for my off.
You was ready for your,
that was it.
Re-ask the question that's on the sheet. Then we
No. I want to know.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Let me go back. Question of the day.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Breeze, and what's a non-sexual turnoff for you?
Thank you. Shit, I was ready for that one. You threw me off.
I told you when you said that I had something else.
That ain't what we discussed, Mr. Wallace. You told me that the sign outside the shop will always say barbershop. A non-sexual turnoff for me, mint flavor, mint smell, gum, smacking, popping gum, putting gum on the side of your plate while you're eating the food, sitting gum just in places, little small paper, just leaving that all over the place. Like you had some paper and you like, not like regular paper, but like candy paper and stuff. You sit that in different places. Questions.
But you was ready for this question. That's why he didn't want to answer the other question.
You got a whole list. I don't even got a list.
No.
I thought of one. I didn't think.
Oh, I got a plethora.
Think we was coming up with a whole list.
I got a plethora, and that's just off the top of my head. I got a plethora.
He said that's
shit.
off the top.
That's not off the top of your head, because if it was, then you'd answer the last question. That's not off the top of your head, but it sound good though.
I got a plethora of shit. Laying on my seat and then leaving like you ever like a little oil stain because you got oil sheen or something in your hair and you leave it on the seat and then you get up and it's like, oh, I gotta wipe that off. Fingerprints turn off. Fingerprints. You put fingerprints in a place that ain't supposed to have no fingerprints. That's a turn off, and you ain't wipe it. You ain't decide that you wanted to just get the little squeegee and clean that up.
Damn, what's yours? You got all this?
No.
I got one.
Mine was just smacking because that really is a turn off for me. I don't want to hear you chew.
Yeah.
And it pisses me off.
Mine is smack.
Do you smack?
No.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Because people who complain about smack be the loudest smackers.
No, it's not me. But I sure be looking like, dang, like, it's good.
I can't stand smell. I don't care what it is. Smell just turns me off.
What kind of smells? Like just anything?
Like bad smells. Like if you like, I don't care how fine you is. If you stink, that's just a no go for me. I can't get past. You know how some guys be like, well, they'll keep going if they get that gust,
that little whiff,
that little booty air.
Yeah,
not the booty
me.
air.
I go from here, and ain't nothing I can do to him.
Sorry about that.
It's over. No, I'm not apologizing. You apologize to me.
No.
You apologize.
I don't know what happened.
Because I came here to work.
You don't smell that, man?
But Jerry got gum on the table, gum on the floor.
That is a turn off, though. You right about that. Smell.
Gus, you ever had like you ever got booty air?
It just hit you from somebody else. They just walk past you like that.
I know she don't smell like that. Smelling, looking as good as she look.
That's you.
I'm not gonna say no names, but never mind.
You might as well. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna say no names, but there was a person, and they used to smell like onions, and like they would. You know how a woman can go to the bathroom, and then like they don't air the fuck out, and you go behind them. Ooh. And I was like, damn, you left your whole coochie in this motherfucker. Then you, goddamn, like this shit is terrible.
Wait,
like what the fuck?
Wait.
It wasn't all the time, but when it happened, I was like, golly.
Play my theme song.
You left your whole coochie in this bitch, didn't you? Like,
question,
shit,
go,
I know we took
go.
a break, but.
Got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Look. Question of the day.
That was this week's question of the day, and I'm asking one more time. What's a non-sexual turnoff for you?
Bro, you must have figured out who the fuck I was talking to.
Come on, man. Hey, I'm done. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Okay.
But that was bad.
How much more liquor you got in that thing?
I ain't drinking nothing. I'm not drinking nothing.
This just
regular.
Oh, you think this your podcast by yourself?
No. That was
the raw uncut.
No, this ain't just Jerry. I just had to be honest because that right there. I was like, I don't know what man can deal with that shit. Niecy.
Somebody apparently.
He was just happy to be there. Niecy. What's going on this week, dog? And love them. And
hey, I don't know if I keep doing this with you, my boy. Hey, listen. This boy bring back memories that a nigga. I thought I forgot about.
You suppressed that somewhere.
That's gone.
That was suppressed. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. But we was talking about when you said smells. I was just like, God. That was like that. Wake me up sometimes at night. I jump up like like one of those from Niecy. What's going on this week? And love them or leave them. I'm sorry.
All right, y'all. Love them or leave them. Where you write into us. Ask your questions, give us your situations, let us know what's happening in your life, and then we'll try to give you some advice the best way we know how at our big ages. And you can send those letters in to jtgentertainment.com. The switch no one saw coming. Fort Myers, Florida. What's up, cousins? I listen to the show every week and I love the advice y'all give to others. Hopefully y'all can help me out. Okay, I've been married to my husband for 5 years. He's 32 and I'm 30. We met at one of our old places of employment and have been in love ever since. Now, it's not that I don't love my husband, because I do. It's just that sex with him is whack. I don't believe that sex should be a deal breaker in a relationship, especially when there are things you can do to work around it. I proposed the idea of swinging to my husband and he was very reluctant. About a month later, he came back to me and asked if I was still interested. I asked him what caused him to change his mind, and he said he did some research. He's a big researcher, and that a lot of couples who swing are happier. So we participated. We found a couple who we hit it off with. The guy was okay, but my husband, who was in the bed next to me, seemed to be having the time of his life. I told my husband that I would be open to trying it again, but with another couple. This was 6 months. And recently I found out that my husband is still sleeping with the woman from that night. Not only is he still sleeping with her, but I did some research and on my own and found out that she's his ex from over 10 years ago. WTF. My husband is cheating on me with a woman from his past. I'm heartbroken and don't know what to do. Divorce isn't something I want, but I believe that my husband is now in love with this woman again. Cousins, any advice on what my next move should be? Signed, Broke but not broken. Girl, you opened Pandora's box. So, I think we've said this before, but sex is something that you kind of like, you can teach somebody how to please you. Like, if you love your husband like you say you do, you could teach him to be better in bed with you. But no, you just had to go get some other dingling to see how it was gonna feel, and if maybe you weren't really satisfied because it was just your husband, or if it really was the sex. Then he pulled a crossover on you and said, well, let me just get my ex-girlfriend because I already know what that's like. He wanted another taste, and he got it, and he kept getting it after y'all did the whole little swinging thing. So your next move, y'all probably need to sit down and talk about it, because clearly, like, it's something that he's not telling you. Because the whole he's a researcher and he found somebody, or that should have been your red flag right there. He came back all of a sudden, he interested all of a sudden. There's always a reason for that all of a sudden. So that should have been red flag number 1. And I don't know, I don't agree with the whole swinging thing and the whole bringing other people into your relationship, because stuff like this happens. Stuff like this happens like way too often. So first move, y'all need to sit down and talk about it, and y'all need to figure out what y'all think the best decision is for y'all. If that means he stops talking to her altogether, which, to be honest, is that really gonna happen? Because in 6 months you ain't know he was still sleeping with that girl. And whether y'all should stay together or not, I mean, it don't have to be that extreme, but you open Pandora's box. Breeze.
Y'all ever watch some scary movies and a vampire come to the door? A vampire can't come in unless you invite it. That's the only way a vampire ever get into your house. Well, and guess what the fuck you just did? You welcome that vampire with open arms, and now you want him to leave. Nah, it ain't happening like that. You can sit and talk to him. I don't think it's gonna work. Cause for one, her mans know that she getting some other peen. She know her mans getting some other peen. Ain't nobody got a problem with it but you. And it was your idea. So now you want to talk to your man because now you ain't feeling it, because now you feel saying your man wasn't really the problem, it was you
the whole time.
So I think sometimes, like, y'all overthink sex. It's not always the guy that's the issue when you not being pleased. Sometimes you may be overthinking. Sometimes you might not, like Nisha said, he might think this is the spot, that's the spot. It might not be the reason. So sex comes with communication, and the communication that might not be there. So now you want to have a conversation. Now you in your feelings. You 30, he 32. He was in a relationship with this girl 10 years ago. He a grown man now. She a grown woman now. Sex different. Sex different when you 22 and you 32.
No, he doing some things.
You done taught him some things that he's showing her. She doing some things that you ain't doing. Sex is different. Sex with me so amazing. So now you want, now it's an issue. Now he cheating on you. Was he cheating on you when you offered this proposition? Was it cheating then? Would you call it cheating then? Or was that y'all just was exploring? But now since you're not into it no more, it's cheating. Cause you thought you would find better, but you didn't. Now it's an issue. Your best bet is, like Nisha said, to sit down and talk to him. Like, I think you opened up Pandora box. I think if it ain't her, it might be somebody else.
Yeah.
unless you get real good at whatever she doing and do it fast.
Study film.
Right. And I wish you the best of luck. But I think if y'all don't sit down and talk soon, because now he's a swinger.
Oh, he in it. He knee deep.
Oh yeah, he gonna have a little symbol. What they say, upside down pineapple.
Yeah.
Upside. He with it. He going to get pineapples and sit them on the front yard. Put
his favorite fruit is pineapple.
Right. He ordering stickers off Amazon. Put them on his car.
Do you know how pineapple juice is?
Right. It's over. So good luck. I would love to hear what happens in the future.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm pretty sure the woman's husband already knows, and he has no problem with it because they're swingers. Mm-hmm. That's what they do.
That's what they do.
So the only person that with the issue is you. So I hope you figure this issue out. Either you try the husband again, or you convince your husband that you wanted to be like it was. Good luck.
Make it like it was. Breeze, you had some great points on that. I just want to say, I will point out and say, 32 years old, you 32, your husband is 30. With your husband's 32, you're 30. Y'all met. Kyla, okay, whatever. Well, I'm trying to find a good part of this letter. I don't even think it's a good part of this fucking letter. And my reason saying that is because you proposed the idea of swinging to your husband and he was very reluctant. You gave him time. You gave a man an opportunity to think about getting some outside coochie.
He put.
Go ahead. What you gonna say?
He put swinging in his Facebook search and seen that his ex said something about swinging.
He found a group.
Thought of an idea. Bet if I can get this with this, I get a chance to get back with my ex. You giving me a reason to go hunch on something I've been wanting to hunch on?
Yeah,
it's done.
So I think that ma'am that wrote this letter, I think that it's done. I think that your relationship is over. I think that there's no coming back from where you were. You talk about you being in love with your husband, but him not pleasing you sexually. Niecy answered that question, said that there was things that y'all could do. I was just watching To Hear More, and his wife, they do a whole thing called It's More Than Sex, and they were talking about all kinds of shit that I didn't even know existed. I was like, oh my gosh, let me get out of here. Waterfall lube. I said, what the fuck is waterfall lube? They said you stick it into the lady stick it into her vagina pre-sex, and then when you have sex it comes down. It's a waterfall lube.
I like that.
Then he said it's something about if that's
good wordplay.
If you like if you like creamy vagina and your partner doesn't get creamy, they have a creamy lube where you use that. This is all on There's More to Sex. To Hear More, Famian is his wife, and they were talking about it, and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is a lot for.
But you can go in them sex stores. You can go in them sex stores to find anything you want.
But he said it's a creamy lube and it replicates the creaminess, and I was like, and they said they taste everything too because they want. Shout out to Hear More.
Couples like that don't break up, dog.
Yeah, they're gonna be together for a while. Shout out to Hear. So you found out your husband still sleeping with the woman that he from that night. Come to find out that's his ex from 10 years ago. You complain about his sex and he been suffering in silence, baby. Now he just thinking out loud.
This man been hurt for so long. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh yes it is. And when that oh yes it is came,
that's when he came. Oh yes it is. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there. Yeah, your pussy a throwback, baby. And you know that. You complaining about this man that he's been suffering in silence. That's what Breeze talked about. We was off air when he said that, but Breeze talked about men don't show their emotions. He said men need to start showing their emotions. I feel bad for the guy. You sit here talking about he ain't pleasing you, but you doing the same little shit laying there. He went and got that old thing back. Good luck to you. Y'all relationship over. Good luck. Hopefully you find what you need, what you're looking for. Niecy.
All right, y'all.
Stupid.
Just a little brown. Lafayette, Louisiana. What's happening, cousins? Okay, so boom. I'm a college student in Lafayette. When school started last month, I saw this badass chick. She transferred here. I tried to run down on her, but she was playing hard to get. Well, come to find out, she had a man's back home, so she was keeping it G. They broke up not too long ago because of trust issues and all that shit. And one night at a kickback, I ran down on her again. She was smiling in the nigga face and shit, but wasn't really budging. I asked for her number, but she gave me the IG. Cool. So fast forward a few weeks later, I was on the gram cooking or whatever, and she slid up on my story talking about, oh, that looks good. I told her to come by the apartment to grab a plate. She surprised the nigga when she really pulled up. She must have been hungry for real. So we were at the spot talking and just vibing for real. 2 weeks later, we had stayed in contact. She was back at the spot, and by this time we were in the bedroom with it. One thing led to another, and we did what grown-ups do. You dig? So I stood up to go get Shawty a rag and to clean myself off and noticed her panties on the ground. I saw a brown streak mark. A nigga almost threw up. It wasn't dark brown, it was just a little brown. But brown enough for me to see it. That fucked me up because I was rocking with Shawty. Am I tripping or does she have bad hygiene? Sign, you can't let little shit slide. Oh man.
Sexual things that turn you on. That's it. This is in your segment. Bro, I don't even want to talk about this, bro. But I was him. That happened to me, bro. Happened to me, bro. She was so fine. She was so fine, bro.
We can't even hear you.
Bro, I don't even want to talk about it, bro. Yeah, bro, I feel him. In your segment.
Not in my segment. Oh man.
That's worse than the girl that shitted on myself.
Oh Lord.
I'd rather that happen. At least I know it was an accident. But your draws is shitty. No, that's a no go for me, baby. You don't know how to wipe. That's dead, bro. That's dead, bro. I'm not even finna play with y'all like that's okay. Niece in your segment. I say that go, that's my segment.
Oh man. Yeah, man. She got some issues that she need to figure out.
Yeah, man.
Cause she a bit too old for that. Just a wee, like 20 years too old for that. So yeah, her hygiene ain't up to par. Especially she came over there, and we know, women know when we go, what's gonna go down. Like we be sitting on the edge of the bed looking all shy, but we know. So
talk your
the
shit,
fact that she actually came over there in her drawers, she ain't think, oh, let me change my panties. Shoot, Pretty Ricky said take them dirty panties off, throw a thong on. She ain't even do that.
That would have been worse.
But maybe she would have took a shower. Usually you take a shower before you go to a man's house. She ain't even do all of that. So I would say her hygiene may not be up to par
at all.
She just rolling. She out here rolling.
Needs to end your segment.
Wait, Jerry, you got something to say?
Breeze, you ain't got nothing?
Bro.
You said that happened to you. What happened?
He said he don't want to talk about it.
This girl's fine. So fine. And right before we got ready to do it, Everything was okay. Kissing neck, lips, boom, boom. Took it off, and something just said, "Look on the ground."
Oh Lord!
It was your intuition.
And when I looked, and I seen
shitty intuition.
She had yellow underwear on. But when I say the middle part was so brown,
oh my God,
the middle.
It was done for me.
That ain't not even
not
the
the
booty.
middle, not the booty.
The booty,
But when
okay.
you lay them down, it's you gonna get
everything in the middle. Okay.
everything in the middle.
Yeah,
and we could go no further. And I had to let her know, and I pointed it out to her. Why? Because I didn't want to look like I could, like
it was you.
Like I needed the blue, the chew blue, or I needed the Viagra. No, I want you to know.
Feel disgusted, it's gonna be yourself.
Right. I want you. And I ain't talked to her since.
I bet she wouldn't want to talk to your ass after that.
Yeah, she was embarrassed, but again.
But I learned how to read that. Clean females right before you get ready, something get ready to go happen. They say, "Hold on, I gotta use the bathroom." Them the ones that got a low. They make sure everything's straight, everything clean, everything right.
Yeah.
Yep.
They ain't gonna do nothing with you before they go to the bathroom. Oh, you go there. Even right before you get there, they're like, "Oh, I gotta pee." Yeah, you ain't gotta pee. But I appreciate you for being clean. I appreciate you for going checking, make sure everything right before you get. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the thought that counts. The fact that you just don't give it, that you don't care, and you just drop it, and you ain't wipe your butt. You just boo boo before you came over here. Yeah. You take a shower.
Yeah, what you think about me?
You don't care about me at all.
Well, she clearly don't care about this boy for real. She got somebody at home. He just her college.
Bro, I don't care, bro. Like that right there is nothing you can tell me. It's nothing you can tell me. Female might think the same thing about guys.
Yeah.
And even me as a man, I'm gonna check my drawers. If I'm gonna be just throwing them, kicking them around all willy nilly.
Now, unless you put them, you leaving them wrapped around your knees, and you're doing something quick,
right?
You're in and out. That's different.
But I'm not finna be just kicking my drawers, wearing white drawers, and just kicking them around.
First of all, I ain't gonna wear them white drawers. That's the first thing.
I'm just saying, bro. Like this whole story.
Because as a man, I know better.
This whole story. This whole story is ghetto.
I don't even like taking baths with white rags because ain't no goddamn way.
Bro, let me tell you how I know he like ghetto girls. Bro came on this bitch and said, "What's happening?" Cause okay, so boom.
That's all you
That was it right there.
That's all you needed.
Okay, so boom. He about as hood as they come. What he cooking? Bro probably cooks. So what did he say we cooking?
He didn't tell us what he cooked.
He cooked some.
But he said she must have been hungry for real because she came
with some curry. He put some curry in that bill. Some cheese.
That shit looking good.
He had some cheese noodles in that bitch. She said, "Let me get a plate."
Nigga crushed up some Doritos and put it on top of the noodles. That nigga been in jail before.
Right.
Not Doritos.
That nigga been in jail before. That's what you doing.
We stayed in contact
16 days, 16 hours.
Bro, come on, man. It's a no go. Hey, bro. Run.
He trying to justify it too because he said it wasn't dark brown. It was just a little brown.
Yeah,
that's the word.
But you can't let a little shit. You can't let a little shit slide.
Run as fast as you can. You can't mess with her. She's the shittest shit.
Your own answer was at the end of this. You can't let little shit slide.
Man, I'm just saying, bro. I wouldn't let it slide, bro. It's a no go for me. Like little stuff like that. Because every time I'm with her now, I'm thinking about that. Like. We be out to eat, and I'm like, damn, her drawers probably. She probably got some boo boo in them drawers.
And then she couldn't even fart around me. Was that a fart or was that a real thing? What was that? Was that the real one? Was that the big one?
Was that the big one?
Bro, I like clean females.
And maybe exterior wise, she probably. Here's my advice so we can move on. Always smell behind the ears.
We can't move on.
Always smell behind the ears. Check the earring back. See what her earrings look like.
Do she got wipes in the house on top of the toilet? Yeah. When you go over her house, is it wipes? The wet wipes.
Is her fingernails clean? Mm-hmm. Is her nails done? Mm-hmm. Look at the toes. Is her car clean? If her car clean, she ain't clean.
Is the back of her heel smooth?
That's a good one.
or is it dirty and it look a little crusty?
Crusty. That means she in between.
I need clean feet. I might kiss them. I might kiss her.
You gotta.
I will say to you, sir, young man in Lafayette, I might.
He's not a sir. He definitely a jit.
That's as I said, young man. I'm gonna give him the respect as a sir. You didn't say in this. I don't think you said in this letter if you talked to her after that.
He did.
That coochie was good.
He nasty
He
too.
did because he said it wasn't dark brown. It was just a little brown.
He said, "Okay, so boom." Anytime somebody say, "Okay, so boom," bro, he's just telling you a story. It's still going on.
That fucked you up. You gotta write us back and let us know, like, because you done did this again. The next time, did you? Because I know you looked.
Yeah, because now you gonna check.
Yeah, now you gonna check. Was it like that, or was this like a one-off? If this is a one-off, don't listen to shit we saying. She was just having a bad day. Sometimes we all had shitty days as grown adults. And we all didn't wipe as good as we thought we did as a grown adult.
Not before sex.
Not before. I'm just saying. Just you didn't took some draws. I'm like, God, Lee.
Ain't nobody saying it.
I thought better of myself. I thought I was.
No,
Nisa, you done did that shit.
No, I keep wipes. I've always had wipes.
Nisa, you done had a shitty day and a sweaty day, and your drawers that rolled up in the crack of your ass, and you took them off. You was like, oh Lord, I didn't even know these. I didn't even know that.
Bro, wipes is different, bro.
We got wipes, but even in lieu of the wipes, I done had shitty days.
You use wipes.
That
and
mean you ain't doing it wrong.
That mean
you ain't doing it right.
No, I mean like even
you gotta
in
interchange,
bro, between the wipes and the tissue. Yeah, even in lieu of that, if you have a shitty day, you done had a shitty day,
bro. You had wipes and you still had skid marks.
Not skid marks, but like you done had a shitty day.
No, I'm talking about your drawers. Did your drawers look brown?
Oh, I don't necessarily monitor like, oh, I used a wipe today, so it shouldn't be brown. But if you was out somewhere, you couldn't get to a wipe.
Oh, I don't do that in public.
You would shit on yourself before you go shit in public.
No, I will go home. I will leave.
I hope you get stuck in traffic.
and I will hold it.
Oh, that shit bubble up.
I be praying, Lord,
and
just
be
let
all
me
in
make
your,
it.
all in
Just
your
let
kidney.
me make it home.
All that bubble gets all in your kidney.
Let me make it home.
Have you leaning sideways?
I don't use
you down there hanging out the door.
You know it's crazy. I won't even do it at the shop. I have to be home. Yeah.
Oh, I hope.
Don't be wishing that on me, man.
I wish. Cause out there, y'all got a bathroom in here. Ooh, I ain't gonna make it, Jesus.
I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. I just can't.
Good luck to you, sir. Write us back. Let us know what happened. Nisa, close your letter out. I'm sorry.
All right, y'all. This was Love 'Em or Leave 'Em, where you write into us because you done messed up your whole life by doing dumb stuff, opening Pandora's box and unclean women. Just this week was a little rough, y'all. Next week y'all gotta bring us back down. We need something a little more cheerful, some easy advice to give. And yeah, just send y'all letters into jtgentertainment.com and we'll get to you.
We'll get to you.
We'll get to you.
That's it. Breeze.
I ain't got nothing to say, bro. End it, bro. That shit over, bro.
Breeze said he done. Breeze is done for the day. What segment you doing, man? What you got?
I'm gonna do this or that, but since we were talking about music, I'm gonna do some artists.
You got a this or that this week?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it goes like this.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Breeze. Please say the Breeze, that dude. And on this week, this or that, we was talking music earlier, so now I got a couple questions about different artists, and I want to see what y'all gonna pick, this or that, or this person or that person. First, Jay-Z or Kanye? You only can pick one career. One career no longer exists.
Shit. It's a great question. Give me Kanye.
Kanye, and why is that?
I know I just really got onto Jay-Z not too long ago because he was a up north rapper. And Kanye kind of was like just that bridge of everything. I fuck with I know more Kanye shit than I do with Jay-Z.
Okay.
Word for word.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jay-Z's great, but
I think the only Jay-Z I've listened to is probably the newest stuff.
Okay.
Like the 4.
So you don't know Izzo. H to the Izzo.
Well, of course everybody knows that one, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's where it
Dirt
stops
off
for
your
me.
shoulder before you jump out the plane. What's your name? Excuse me.
Woo. What's your name?
I'm gonna go.
Jay-Z.
Don't shoot me when I say I'm gonna go Jay-Z though.
Okay, I'm not mad at it.
Just because influence.
Okay.
I love Kanye. I think he's a genius. But I'm going to go Jay-Z because I feel like without Jay-Z, there's no Kanye.
I wouldn't disagree.
That's true.
So
That's true.
next, Ludacris or T.I.?
Damn, Breeze, that's a little tough. Damn.
I'm gonna go Ludacris.
You gonna go Ludacris?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Fuck. Just because you went Ludacris, I'm gonna go T.I. And I'm really thinking about that I'm Serious album. But Ludacris was definitely my
Ludacris
man.
word of mouth.
Yeah.
I was a bit. Ludacris word of mouth was one of the first CDs I ever had, but T.I. was. It came a point where I felt I had to choose. They was beefing. You know, back in the day, you had to beef. When they was beefing, you had to pick. And I chose T.I. Just because T.I. was like Ludacris was more like animated.
Yeah, very animated. Ludacris was Busta Rhymes.
Yeah. T.I. was more like, I'm still ain't forgave myself. You know what I'm saying? So kind of like
legend.
Yeah, the kind of like the times I was in right now at that point in my life. So I picked T.I. But
Ludacris, you can't sleep on Ludacris.
I cannot not pick Ludacris because Ludacris was the reason why I wanted to start rapping.
Yeah. Man, I've been in and out of trouble since
That's T.I.
That's definitely T.I.
But Ludacris was
I take my
so
answer back.
hard.
I'm gonna go Ludacris. I take it back.
Hard to survive. And Ludacris will move, bitch.
Once upon a time in College Park,
what they look like.
There was a little nigga by the name of Chris. No one paid him any amount. No one gave a shit. I'm going Ludacris.
Right.
Michael Jackson, the Prince.
Jackson. Love Prince, but Jackson.
I can only pick one.
That's the rules of the game.
I guess Prince performed. He put on the show.
And heels too.
In heels.
And with his ass out.
And his guitar.
And he had Apollonia.
I'm gonna go with Prince.
Man, I'm gonna go Michael though. It's only one Michael.
It's only one Mike.
Next, Whitney or Tina?
Tina Turner?
Whitney Houston or Tina Turner?
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, definitely
Whitney Houston. The voice. That is Whitney Houston. Love Tina. R.I.P. to both of them.
TLC, Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child, easy for me.
Say my name, say my name.
Destiny's Child for me.
Really? Say my name, say my name?
Say my name, say my name.
Destiny's Child, easy for me.
Damn, easy?
Yeah, over TLC, yeah. And maybe it's because of longevity too.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Fantasia or Jennifer Hudson?
God damn it, I knew you was gonna do that. I knew that was coming.
As soon as he said
Fantasia,
I already knew.
Give me Fantasia. Give me Fantasia. But I love Jennifer Hudson's and Fantasia's duet together. But give me Fantasia. Just because I remember Fantasia got hit after hit after hit that I remember. Jennifer Hudson had a great album. I think it was called Spotlight. But beyond that, give me Fantasia.
Fantasia.
You a record producer, you gonna consign one off their voice.
Off of their voice alone?
Voice alone. Not nothing they did, voice alone.
Give me Jennifer. But I wouldn't. The only reason I'm taking Jennifer is because her voice is more cleaner than Fantasia, and I would feel like I can go to different genres with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. Keisha Cole or Ashanti?
Ashanti. Keisha Cole had hits, but
yeah,
she ain't Ashanti.
Right.
Meg Thee Stallion or Cardi B?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn about shit. Give me Cardi B. Then I'm basing that just solely off of Bodak Yellow because she snapped on that bitch. Now they made the Stallion didn't do anything else. That's just what came to my head. I don't give a damn either way.
Anthony Hamilton, Life Jennings.
Anthony.
I'm gonna go Life. AOU. I'm gonna go Life Jennings.
Yeah. Who you got?
Anthony.
Voice only. Mario or Lloyd? Last one.
Mario.
I go Mario too.
Mario.
All right, that wasn't bad. Y'all did better than I thought y'all would.
Thank you. You know we do a little something. Close your segment out.
Yeah. That was this week's this or that, man. That's when you can pick this. Or you can pick that.
My turn. Hey, listen, it's your boy Jerry the Great. And this week, my top 5 is my top 5, and it goes a little bit like this.
Look, tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top 5.
Yo, it's your boy Jay the Great, man, and this week my top 5, I am talking about shows. Now, shout out to all the writers, the WGA writers. That strike has officially come to an end, and some of your favorite TV shows, late night talk shows, will be coming back to your TV screens very soon. I'm talking like on Monday. You're gonna get your Jimmy Fallon's, your live, your late nights, yourself, and all those good people. But there's also been a lot of TV shows that's been canceled. The Wonder Years on ABC, for example, is one of those great TV shows that has been canceled. It was a great fucking show, and I'm pissed off that they canceled it. But there's some other shows that just came back. I definitely told y'all to get ready for a spruce of reality TV with this writer strike and this actor strike, and they didn't disappoint. So season 5 of Love is Blind is out, and I'm not sure if y'all started it.
No, I haven't started.
But damn it, I think we off to a good start. Now, spoiler alert coming. If you don't want to hear no spoilers, just fast forward just a couple of minutes. Nisa, if you don't want to hear no spoilers, cover your ears. There's a couple who, I ain't gonna say no names. I won't say no names. There we go.
It's all fake.
I won't say no names. I think this right here happened for real. There's a couple who is in the circle, and they were exes outside of the circle. So they went into the pods, and then the lady, she was like, well, maybe we should give it another try. And the guy was like, well, that'll be doing a disservice to the experiment. So, we dated outside the pods. I don't think that we should do it in here. I respect him for that. Mm-hmm. He's found a woman that he wants to propose to inside the pod. But before he proposed, he was like, I want to let you know that I did date someone that's on the side with you women. And, he told her the name. And then the lady who he was going to propose to, her and the ex became good friends. So she went to the ex, they talked it out. But then the ex started talking about the guy. And what he does, and watch out for this and be careful about that. And then the lady ended up leaving the show and not being there for the proposal of the guy.
Of course, because that's what women do. She won.
So that's where we are right now until the new episodes come out. Y'all know that I'll be
need my wine for this season.
Yeah. I think they got like maybe 4 or 5 episodes out right now. I'm not sure when the new ones drop, but I definitely encourage you to watch them, and I will talk about it more in depth on the Just Jerry podcast that you can listen to right here when you listen to this podcast. But that is this week's top 5.
Look, tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top 5.
Niecy!
What is up, y'all?
Right.
What is up? So, y'all, this week on Women Want to Know in the whole body count thing, since we've been talking about it on this episode, do women on women count in body counts? Are women supposed to count that?
It's a great question, Nisa. You are brilliant.
Seen do this.
I'm happy I had you muted so they didn't hear what you said.
All right, so in body count, are women supposed to count the other women they have slept with?
Were they penetrated?
Sex is sex.
It's not.
Nah,
It's not.
You just got licked
Sure,
on.
let's add some penetration to it then.
Like
a little strap on.
I got
need to
another
know.
question. Was it a strap on or was it just something on the top? Was it just zzz on the top?
That's not penetration.
Okay, so it was a strap on. So somebody wrapped the strap around
Somebody
themselves.
was thrusting some hips.
Anything shaped like mine going in it.
I think that count.
That definitely.
I think they got to
count for me.
count.
It counts.
You put a couple of miles on it.
That's put a couple miles on it.
Maybe not as many, but that's a mile or two.
I just want you to be real with me. I just need to know. I just need to know what I'm dealing with. Like, I don't want no surprises. Like, I'm not a guy that you can be like, surprise. Even when you surprise me, even if it's like out of love, like a surprise party.
Yeah.
I don't like being surprised. So if I find out something and I'm surprised about it, it's an issue.
No go.
It's an issue for me. Just be straight up. Cause now you giving me a chance to, okay, I knew this, but I still like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I'm defending your name. Like, man, tighten up, lame ass jit. Like, she was fucking 16. Like, you lame as hell. You know, we're 39. You know what I'm saying? Let me check somebody about you. But you lying. Like, no, you was the first one. And I find out somebody hit was 16.
You saying the first thing you had a finger in your booty.
I don't know what he's talking about.
No, I'm just saying.
But you know what I'm saying?
Like, shit about
just
your girl,
I want to know. I want to know everything. Like, you don't gotta give me the background, but you could be like, oh yeah, well, I've been with a girl before. Like, I don't need to be like, oh yeah, well, it was this, and it was 2:00 in the morning, and all this. Like, if you want to give me details about like something and you was extra lit and it happened and it was like, that's cool. But I just want you to be real. Like, I want to know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's penetration.
Yeah,
you know
I don't disagree with you at all, Breeze. I think that's 1,000%.
And then just let me know if you like girls. Like, I don't want to get in a relationship with you and you all of a sudden be like, oh yeah, and by the way, I
got something to tell you.
I have been. I've been with a girl before. Like, damn, like you couldn't told me this. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was in the talking stage and I'm asking you like, all these questions.
Right.
What was
You know
this
what
in
I'm saying?
college? No, it was last week, bitch.
Not last week.
Before I talked to you, I went on a date with a girl and we but I liked you more, so I cut her off. No.
I was in a competition,
right? With a woman? Ain't nobody tell me nothing.
With a skeezer? Jeez. No, I think that if it's penetration, we got to count that body. You count that body. If something went inside of you and made you go, whoa, count
Body
that.
on body.
Count that. If y'all just smushing y'all titties together, I don't know what they do. But y'all just smushing y'all titties together and just scissoring, just smacking the coochies on each other like this and making sounds. That's a little dry. Y'all might need a little
start
lube.
a fire.
Y'all might need to go call
Hey,
to
y'all
hear
Jerry
more.
stupid.
But other than that, count that body. Please count that body.
All right.
Please.
The vote is the county.
Yeah.
So y'all, this was what women want to know, or women want to know. And women want to know, do you have to count a body in your body count if it's woman on woman?
Well, there it is. Listen, this is the Dignified Delinquents podcast, man. Breeze, what can they follow you on social media, though?
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at DatDudeBreeze, or y'all can follow me on TikTok at Get Smitty with it, man. Thank y'all for all the support. Love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all check out our new book, Stranger Danger. You got kids. Holla at us. It's on Amazon. Get at us.
Niecy Ray, what you say?
All right, y'all. It's your girl, Niecy Ray, and y'all can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube at Niecy Ray. And then, of course, follow my business page, which you can find on my Instagram page, because it's a lot to say. So.
Yo, it's your boy Jerry the Great, man. You can follow me on all platforms at Jerry the Great. That's Jerry, THA Great. There was no new episode of Just Jerry this week. I want to let that last episode breathe a little bit. So there's a new one coming out on Wednesday, and I got some shit to talk about. We're going to have a great conversation. We're going to go there. We're going to get deep. Listen, you can follow us at the Dignified Delinquents, and don't be selfish. Don't keep all this fun to yourself. Tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a family member to tell their cousin to follow us too at the Dignified Delinquents on all platforms. You won't believe this, but I say it every week. You won't believe it, but we out.